I'm gonna get my sticks. The mic is live and clear for you and all to hear. Knock 'em dead. Knock 'em dead. Comedy show.
Hello, good morning, it's Thursday? One more day and I would have made a whole week here at the Governor's Comedy Club radio show, starring the Knock 'em Dead comedy crew. Tony's got a problem with his microphone, and he's fixing the screw.
You said screw.
I know. I said crew and screw. I like to rhyme. Y'all good? Y'all good over there?
I think so. I don't know.
Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all good? We're gonna do today's show in a southern accent. Y'all good?
I did not send Suzanne a fifth koozie. I found it.
Yay! So we still have one left.
This is the last one.
One more koozie.
Although
What? What?
Robin Eve
Yes.
has ordered an autographed koozie.
Oh.
So we will have to sign this one for Robin Eve
With a Sharpie.
with a Sharpie.
With a Sharpie. Do we not have a Sharpie over there? I have a Sharpie in my car. I have a Sharpie in my car.
There's magic markers.
It's got to be like a sharp Sharpie.
I hate Sharpies. I'm still not over it from being a mother.
What the fuck is the matter
Fucking
with you?
Sharpies ruin everything.
Sharpies are the best thing in the world.
You didn't have like the Sharpie line on the couch moment with one of your kids?
No, because I would have killed them.
Yeah, no kidding.
You're
I
all
was really
hippie.
mad.
You're all hippie and be like, that's a wonderful expression of your artistic ventures, but
Not
please
me.
don't
I
do it on
sounded
my
like
couch.
no more wire hangers. Like it was like one of those moments. I don't think they're over it either.
You hippie. That's okay that you drew.
How many times did I tell you no Sharpies?
No Sharpies on the couch. I love Sharpies. I love and they have now an industrial strength
All right,
Sharpie.
wait a minute. I don't get either one of you.
What?
I don't
Why?
get how one person can hate them. I don't know how one person can like be in love with them.
I'm
What
not.
is-
I shouldn't
but
say.
to
it.
love a
I
Sharpie?
love the fact that they exist. I'm not in love
All
with
right, but-
Sharpies.
all right, that's
well,
still
perfect
weird.
example.
Give me one.
I will give you a perfect example.
Please.
Last night we're playing baseball.
Wow.
Again. Tonight we're playing baseball. Again. I'm like,
Goodness.
I know. So a kid who was a bit struggling at the plate this
Yeah.
year, I took him. I gave him some quick private lessons behind
Yeah, you did.
the behind
Yeah,
the
behind
dugout.
Where nobody
The
could see you.
Yes.
dugout.
You're going to jail.
Hi, fella. Let's see what kind of equipment you're working with.
Want to see my Sharpie?
So,
Okay. We got a phone call.
already?
Hey, you're on the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
Hey, Eric. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Dennis.
Dennis.
How are you?
How you doing, guys?
Dennis, do you love or hate Sharpies?
All right, I hate them. They're nasty.
Really? Why do you hate
are
Sharpies?
Nasty. Wow.
Oh, no, I like Sharpies. But Sharpies is really good.
Oh, you do like Sharpies?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. But you hate them or you love them?
I love them
Okay. Why do you love them?
because they taste so good and I can put them right down my stomach.
Yes, that's right. You loved everybody. And do you like the flavored Sharpies or just the regular black Sharpie?
The flavor.
The flavor. Okay. Do you know what a Sharpie is, Dennis?
No.
Oh, all right. But I'm glad you loved them. But don't eat them because I think it might be dangerous.
Oh, boy. Good.
Yeah. So if you ate them, just go poop them out, and then we'll be all good.
That's good, though.
All right. Thank you, Dennis. All right. How's everything else going?
Good, not bad. Just enjoying myself and I watch TV like always. And I watch you guys on Facebook always.
All right, baby. We love the fact that you watch us on Facebook always.
Oh, yeah. I always watch you guys.
Tell all your friends, Dennis. Tell all your friends that you love to watch the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show from 11 to 1. Tell them all.
Oh, I do. And they don't watch you guys. But I have my cousin watch you guys, too. He says you guys are awesome.
Thank you. And you know what? If they don't watch our show, make them eat a Sharpie.
Oh, I will. Hey, I will definitely.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thanks, Dennis.
You want to give a
You're
shout
welcome.
out? You want to give a shout out
Yeah,
before you
go
go?
ahead.
Go ahead.
Yes, I want to give a shout out to Anima Katok, also Dan and Malo, and also Debbie Nico's mom.
Debbie Miko's mom.
Yep.
Who's Debbie Miko?
Nico, my best friend's mom.
Ah, very nice. Very nice. You're a good kid, Dennis.
Thank you, guys.
All right, talk to you later, buddy.
All right, see you guys later.
Bye-bye.
You guys are the
Bye,
best,
Dennis.
too.
Thanks, bud.
Dennis. Bye.
All right, so Dennis didn't help us with the Sharpie debate, but as long as he doesn't eat them, we'll be okay. He said he ate them. I'm like, oh, no. I don't think he knows what a Sharpie is. Here's what. So, anyway, I gave him some private lessons. The next at-bat, he hits a grand slam home run.
Okay.
I went to the car, I got my Sharpie, and we put all the details of his first home run, and all the kids signed it, all the coaches signed it, and he was ecstatic. That's why I think Sharpies are great.
But you could do that with any writing utensil.
Yeah, but it's not the same if you do it in pen or, it doesn't
There's no
look the same.
permanence.
Right. It looks way better in a Sharpie.
Hey, you're on the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
Hey now.
Hey now.
Eric, do you remember?
Hold on, Kenny. Do you like Sharpies or do you hate Sharpies? Do you eat Sharpies?
No, I love smelling them.
Yes.
I love the scented ones.
Yes.
But yes, I love Sharpies
See?
because they are a fantastic tool.
3 loves and 1 hate.
For when I sign my programs after my community theater gig,
Yes.
I carry around a Sharpie. But I for
You
a
arrogant
little while,
bastard.
a little while I hated them because remember when we colored Easter eggs with Sharpies?
No. No.
Really?
How old was
I'm
I?
joking.
Oh.
I'm joking.
I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember this story.
No,
Oh.
anything with ink, I was very concerned about putting on stuff and then shooting them with water pistols. So
Right.
I don't know if Sharpie ink runs.
Oh, yeah, that was the Easter day. That was the Easter morning massacre, right?
The Easter morning massacre when we
Yes.
colored eggs. And if we had Sharpies,
Yes.
does that ink run or is that indelible ink?
I don't know. No, I think it's non.
I don't think
well,
it
depends.
runs. It runs if you try to clean it off
Yeah.
and just smudges, but it's
So
it's
if we
indelible,
had
right?
Sharpies when we were a kid and we shot Easter eggs with
Right.
water guns, we wouldn't have been killed.
Yeah, well, I wasn't killed. Don't forget, I was just a baby, so I wasn't
that's
part
right.
of that beating.
Oh, you.
No. It was you and Chris. It was you and Chris. I didn't get part of that beating. I was still a baby, so I couldn't even hold a. I couldn't even hold a water gun at that point. No, yeah.
Oh, that's right. You were so young.
Yes, I was still a baby, so I was cleared from that beating.
Oh, well, I wish we had Sharpies back then. It wouldn't have ran on the rug after we shot our Easter eggs with water guns.
Yeah, so you're pro Sharpie.
I am pro Sharpie.
All right, that's 4 pro Sharpies, 1 anti-Sharp, 3 pro Sharpies, 1 anti-Sharpie. Bonnie, hi, how are you? Are you pro Sharpie or anti-Sharpie?
I am pro Sharpie.
That's 4 pro Sharpies.
I'm
Hey,
standing my
how did you
ground. I
guys get-
hate Sharpies.
What?
How did you get Bonnie and I on the phone at the same time?
No,
No,
Bonnie's
Bonnie's
in
here.
there.
She's
Bonnie's
here.
here in the studio.
Oh, hi, Bonnie. How are you?
That is Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth.
Ah,
We're
hello.
gonna get Bonnie wanted to come in. She's gonna be in the Long Island Laugh Off. She moved into the second
Right,
round.
She's already in it, right?
Oh,
Right.
congratulations.
I said that.
That's
She's in the
fantastic.
long, and she moved on to the second round. And also, she's going to update us on her divorce.
If you want me
She's
to.
going to update us on her dating.
Okay.
And she's going to update us on Three's Company and how it's
Sure.
going.
By the way, the
What?
2 guys here last night are big masturbators.
Yes.
So
Wow.
I said I hope that they used Lysol this morning to clean off the equipment.
Oh,
what the hell?
that's we have some
we need
wipes.
a little like sticky note notices about that when we walk in, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we have some wipes that'll work.
None of
So
them are
Bonnie,
in here,
do you
right?
know all the? do
First,
you-
I wanted to give you guys. I see
Wait,
somebody
who
already
was-
pre-thought me. These are bakery cookies.
Oh, look
Bonnie,
at this,
what are you-
Bonnie.
Wow.
They love you guys.
Bonnie.
Who is the big
Thank you so
masturbator?
much.
Thank you.
You are, Kenny.
Who's not?
No.
I want to hear
wow.
Kenneth, his interesting
Yes.
voice.
Now, Bonnie, do you know all the new features that are in the studio?
I do. I know there's a knob that makes
The headphone. Okay, so you know that, right? You know we have the second camera now.
Yes.
And
but
you know we have
Mandy always
microphones.
covers it. She
But-
covers it with a napkin.
Why does she cover it?
I'm not really sure.
Mandy covers the camera with a napkin?
Yeah.
Why?
She puts a paper towel on one camera
yeah,
that
she
is
covers it.
not
That's
being
what I meant. She
used because
puts-
she said she gets
Correct.
really confused as to which camera to look at. So she can
Oh.
know which camera to
All right,
look
well,
at
that-
when she's talking. She puts
Okay.
a paper towel or something on the other so she knows.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's what Bonnie said the last time she was here.
That's all right. It
Yes,
kind of makes
that's-
sense. I
that's
like
why
that.
she does
And you
it.
know, there's microphones, right? That you should probably talk into and not just around.
We're learning,
We're learning.
we are learning from you guys.
Yeah,
we,
right,
We copy
please.
a lot of things.
What
that
do we
you
do? What do we do? We have you on. That's what we do.
No, you talk to the listeners. You
Yeah.
involve people. That's. I had never seen that before. It was
Really?
the
Oh,
first
so
time
we're
I saw it.
innovators.
Yes.
Yes,
You guys
look
are
at us.
innovators.
We are innovators. Nobody's ever did this before us, baby.
Well, not that I've seen.
No, that's right. You just keep thinking about it. Start laughing at the mention of her divorce. What a ruthless, cold-hearted. Oh, who is that? Tommy McMichael McNulty. Who is that?
I don't know, but obviously he doesn't like me.
Uh-oh. Is that my Tommy McMichael? No. You got to listen to the whole story. This divorce it was long overdue,
Yeah.
and you deserve all the happiness in the world.
Well,
Going for it.
Kenny, you gone?
No, well,
Oh,
no,
there he
I'm
is.
listening. I mean, you guys,
Kenny.
can hang up. Well, no, what are you talking about? My masturbation? No, never.
Yeah,
There we go. All right. So, did you go to Boston Market Tuesday?
It's interesting. We right after that lawyer meeting, we went to Boston Market. It was
Yeah.
a very quiet meal though,
Yeah.
because actually my lawyer got so angry at my, I don't know what to call him, ex, my soon-to-be ex.
Yeah.
My lawyer was doing something on his phone.
Yeah.
And my ex says to him, "Well, it's obvious that you're not paying attention to." Is my feedback?
No, it's Sally.
It's over here.
It's obvious you're not paying attention.
Well, I did it on purpose. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but someone said they couldn't hear the sound. It was John Dorsick, so I just want to make sure that it was on.
Damn you, Dorsick. Okay, go ahead.
And it is on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
So he said to my lawyer, "Well, it's obviously you're not paying attention." So, and then my lawyer kind of lost it on him and goes, "Who are you to tell me I'm not paying attention?" And it was not. This was our first meeting. So
Right.
Yeah.
It was very tense, and I was saying stuff about the finances that I was very adamant about, and he was saying stuff. And then the two lawyers are the calm ones. Well, they're supposed to be the ones that are calm.
Right. Right.
Because my first divorce, years and years ago.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
we
right. I
really didn't
forgot.
have.
You're like in Tony territory now.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you are.
Tony, I'm going to be asking a lot of different opinions of yours.
Go ahead.
You can, but you're probably, you don't want to end up Brian. But
But what I don't understand. But what I don't
Oh, I
understand.
didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it that way.
Oh,
didn't mean it that
yeah.
way.
Yes, he did.
No,
I don't even know what you
the-
just said.
I
to
said
be
you don't want
honest.
to end up
Because you don't want to
Brian.
end up where I am.
Oh, yes.
didn't mean it that
mean
way.
it like
Exactly
that.
what he meant.
No, the old school Catholic in me, it's you're not supposed to get divorced
Yeah.
once, let alone twice. It's a weird feeling.
Must be hard.
yeah, it is.
Joe DeZaju, happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
Hi,
Dare
Dana. I
I
just saw
call
Dana
in?
last night.
Sure, Dana, you can
Yeah,
call in. Why not?
call in.
Of course you can call in. That's why the number's on the screen. So what I don't understand is you.
My
pu-
first divorce, we really didn't have
Right.
that much.
Right.
Right.
And so
You had a cat.
we had one lawyer
Oh.
who was my uncle who did the divorce. And I actually never got a copy of the divorce papers. I had to go and find them.
You're probably not divorced.
I am.
Imagine that.
Oh,
Wow,
God
that's strange.
forbid.
You bigamist.
So I fought for the apartment in the
Yes.
first marriage.
Yes.
It was a co-op in Windsor Park
Queens.
Apartments in Queens.
Yes.
And I fought for it. We paid $85,000 for it, I think. And
Right.
a lot of the money, of course, was money from my side of the family to help us buy the co-op. So
Right.
he let me keep the co-op. I paid him out.
Right.
And then the co-op, because this is the kind of luck I have,
Right.
the co-op market went way down.
But now it's going back up.
After I sold it at a
Oh, right.
loss and had to pay the bank back for 10 years at $100 a
kidding.
month.
Oh, wow.
And everybody else foreclosed, and I stupidly didn't. So I would have credit. And then when I went to buy the house that I'm in now, my ex almost had a heart attack because it was like a credit mark against me, that co-op. And I'm like, how could it be? I've been making the payments. You know, I took the loss. I had never missed one payment, and it had to be fixed because some reason I had a black mark on my credit for doing the
Wow.
right thing.
Right.
And then another teacher friend of mine moved into the exact same apartment. Like I was in a 4G, she was in a 4G in a different building, but the
Right.
same thing. And I had paid 85, sold it at 35, had to pay the bank 10 grand.
Oh, wow.
And she bought that same apartment for, I think, almost $195,000.
Holy shit birds.
And
Can
if
you
I had
imagine?
stayed, I could have sold the apartment and made a profit.
Right.
But
Right.
my first son had been diagnosed with autism.
Mm-hmm.
There were no programs available in Queens. I had to get him out into DDI.
Sure.
And we faked probably get arrested.
What's DDI?
Developmental Disabilities Institute.
Thank
It's,
you. I knew that.
Yeah, it's a school in Suffolk County, and we used my parents' address to get him in there.
That's
and
all right.
until we moved out there, we
Right.
rented an apartment, and then we bought this house.
Yes.
And I've paid the mortgage on this house.
Unbelievable.
I've paid the mortgage.
Unbelievable.
Every
While
single
he
mortgage
banked all his
payment.
money.
Not all the money. I mean, he paid some bills, but there was plenty of extra money.
But
and
you
I
both
always,
worked, right? And you both had the same job?
No, we both worked.
Right.
But he had intermittent, unemployment things that weren't his fault
Right.
in the business world. Then the business world went bing,
Right.
and so he went into teaching.
Okay.
And then the teaching world went again. It wasn't his fault. It was very, very difficult, and he was made an ATR, which is
Like a permanent sub.
right, because they closed his school and they were sending him all over Queens. They weren't allowed to send him out of Queens, but they'd send him to Far Rock one day, Long Island City, like just to try to make you quit.
Right, yep.
And
And he didn't quit.
He did well. He had 14 years in. He would have liked to have put more years in, but he literally was going to have a heart attack.
Right.
And we both agreed that he should retire.
Right.
So I have 32 years in my pension. He has 14 years in his pension. So
So that's why you were upset, because now you're like, I paid the mortgage, I did this, now I'm going to lose the house. And
I understand it. I understand it because when women stay home and take care of the kids, and
yes,
they
like
don't
they should.
work,
Right, like they should. Right.
and the man is the sole breadwinner,
Right.
and then they get divorced, the woman is entitled to half of the man's assets.
Right.
So I understand it. I'm not happy about it.
Right. But you
But-
both worked, though. So if
Right,
he
but
gets
I
half of
made
yours, you
more.
should get half of his.
Right. So it will.
And I know it's not equal balance, but I don't know.
So yeah, so what's the issue? So yeah,
So
I mean,
right
it
now,
stinks that you,
we had
you
to-
split, but are you fighting over the house or something, or?
We're not fighting over the house. We're fighting over the value of the house. He obviously wants it to be worth more.
Right.
Because I have to pay him out.
Buy him out, right?
I have to pay him out by half.
Right.
So he's saying it's worth like $620, and I'm like, there's no way it's worth $620. And actually, Gina was very helpful. She was
Yeah.
she was asking me about, like, do you have central air? No, we don't. Do you have like an
'Cause he's
updated
cheap.
kitchen? No, we
We
don't.
don't.
So
Do you have shit on the walls? Yes, we do.
right,
Right.
the house needs to be painted. The
Right.
floors are scratched. I mean, it's not like it's
Painted without poop.
mint
Right?
condition. Right.
Right.
No poop on the walls.
No poop on the walls.
So, the next step in the divorce process is a
You have to get an
neutral
assessment done.
person, right? Will
on the
come in
house.
and assess the house,
Right.
and then I have to see he's going to get a third
Can
of my
Gina help you out?
pension.
She must know somebody that's neutral.
Well, the lawyers have agreed
Oh.
on somebody.
Oh, okay.
And that's the next step,
Okay.
and we'll see. I don't really know what's going to happen if I
So-
can afford, because I'll have a lower income coming in,
Right.
and I'll have more bills because I'll have hit the bills he did pay.
Right.
I will take over. I'm going to have to refinance the mortgage at a much higher rate.
But who's going to have the kids?
Me?
So,
So
can he?
he's-
It doesn't.
yeah, he
shouldn't he
was-
have to pay some kind of
No,
support
because
for
they're
the child?
adults. They're adults.
Yeah, but they're not. Come on, that's not right. Your lawyer should be fighting. They're not really adults that can,
Right. You guys, they get.
But they get a Social Security check, which
Right.
we've been getting.
Right.
But
That
you're
was-
going to continue to get that.
Yes.
He
Yeah,
won't get that.
That doesn't
All right.
change.
That
But
doesn't change.
But
But he will not take half of that check anymore.
Well, okay, right. But he
He takes half the Social Security check right now?
And that I can't talk about on air.
Yeah, all right. They get a check. They get a check. And then now
No, they have.
now
Oh.
he actually but he's going to get visitation or he's going to get some kind of custody, right?
I asked him if he even wants to visit the boys, and he said he will visit them.
He'll come visit. So but he's not getting
No,
like
he
every
doesn't
other
want
week.
them.
Oh, really?
He doesn't want them.
All right,
He
so-
didn't want
all
them
right.
when we were in the house.
Wait, so he'll visit them once a week for like 2 hours, but he won't have them stay overnight with him.
No.
But see that's
not.
it's yeah, but it's still a good thing because he's regardless of the house, he still has to pay. He would have to pay for childcare. Some you know, he would
No, they're legal adults. So
have, yeah, but they're
no child care.
but if they get Social Security, that means they're documented special needs, which he would still have to.
No,
Really?
no. If they were under 18, he would.
Yeah, but that's
once
for a
they turn
typical
18
kid. I thought
Yeah, no, and no,
the phone's ringing.
the phone is ringing.
There's an animal.
Hey, you're live with the Knock 'em Dead comedy
Is that-
radio
wait, I think that
show.
was Dana.
Dana, call in Dana.
Call again because it hung up.
Quinn goes, divorce is good. Stay up. Thank you, Quinn.
Who wants cookie?
So I'm shocked. They're back. Hey, you're live with the Knock 'em Dead comedy radio show. Who's this?
This is Dana.
Hi,
Hey, Dana. I saw Dana last night.
How's everyone?
We're doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm okay. I'm good. Bonnie, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
Do your kids have a supplemental needs trust?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so I'm just curious. Does your husband have anything? Can he do anything regarding that? Just because
No,
I don't know
that
if my parents get
there's,
divorced.
there's $0 in the supplemental needs trust.
I
So
just
we
found
could
out
have
my
half
mom
of
got
zero.
the house in the wrong house. I'm like, Mom, what is this? What is this you got for me? And she's like, don't touch it. So
Yeah.
I was just curious.
So I would take my money and I use it on the boys. I buy them, presents and clothes, and I take them out, and he takes the money and does something, whatever. He says he pays bills with it, which is part of the household.
Yeah. All right. Well, you look stunning. All of you do.
Hey, right back at you.
I look stunning. Right,
You look stunning.
Wait,
All
Dana,
right.
before you go, do
Yeah.
you guys know Dana?
No.
So Dana has polio,
Oh.
and she's a comic.
I'm
And
off
Right,
this meeting.
right. Dana called. She called the last time you were here.
Yeah, I called once before.
Yeah.
I wasn't here. I don't remember Dana calling.
maybe you weren't here.
Why isn't Dana coming into our show?
She should be coming into
We,
the
yeah,
show.
we invited her last time.
Thanks, Dana.
I would love to.
Come
There
in,
you go.
Come in next week. Pick a day. Come in next Wednesday.
So what's stopping you?
I don't have a car.
Oh.
Where do you live?
Massapequa.
Oh, please. We'll pick you up.
All right, I'm in then. I'll be on anytime you want.
So what do you use? A wheelchair?
No, my own 2 broken legs.
What?
I'm not taking out the handicap equipment until I manipulate a man into marriage. Is the goal.
Oh.
Wow.
So then I'll
Oh,
break
so
out
you're
the
She
sick.
wheel.
does a lot of
Oh.
comedy on her on polio, which is it's very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd
Yeah.
love to see that.
What is
Polio's always funny.
What is polio? I don't know what it is.
Okay, so
She
polio,
she got polio from the vaccine.
You're telling all my
Oh,
secrets.
sorry.
No, it's okay. I did. I got
That's
polio
part of
from
your
the
routine.
Okay. Wow.
Polio, it's like a nerve disorder. So basically, I have one of the presidents had it, the cool one. in the
FDR.
wheelchair. What's his name? Yeah, him. So he had it.
Yeah.
It basically causes spotty muscular paralysis. So
Okay.
like my brain will send the message for my muscle to move, and then the nerve won't tell it. Basically, so
Oh.
like I can walk. I just walk with a limp. It's pretty cool,
Right.
People
You
walk
could-
with limps are cool.
You could say you're like in a gang and you got beat in.
The Crips.
Right. Yep. The Crips beat me in. Get it? Get it?
Yeah.
Nope. Nobody got it. I got it.
Okay.
I got
One
it.
of you did.
I got it.
But,
So wait a minute. You got it from the vaccine?
I did. I'm one in 19 million.
Did you sue them?
I did. I didn't get nearly enough money.
So you're not rich?
No.
Oh, all right. Forget it. I'm not marrying you.
No. Well, they did this thing. It's called the Vaccine Act, which is bullshit.
Right.
I'm just saying. Sorry for cursing.
That's
Okay.
You're allowed to curse.
All right, cool. So fuck it. So basically, the Vaccine Act. I got it. I got polio in 1989, and
Right.
in January 1989. In 1988,
Yeah.
it passed
How old
a
were
law.
you?
I was 4 months old.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're like one of the
Oh, but
infant
she's-
vaccines.
She's a younger girl. Nice. I
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
30.
Nice.
So anyway, so I got it in 1989. In 1988, they passed what's called the Vaccine Act, which means you can only sue for a certain amount of money. They cap it at $250,000.
Oh.
So the guy who got polio before me from the vaccine, his kid got it, and he got it from his kid, and he got $9 million. And then I got $250,000. I'm not bitter at all.
Oh my! You could have been like you
How
could
do you
have had
get
any.
it? How do you get it from someone else? Did you just say a man got it from his kid?
Yeah, so his kid had it, and polio in the wild is transferred from fecal matter and stagnant water.
Okay.
So he was changing his son's diaper, and it got
okay.
he ingested his poops.
Ugh. Gross. That's why I don't
Yeah,
change
man.
babies.
No, I'm saying, but I do say all the time, if you have to get something, polio is choice.
Really? Why?
Choice. Oh yeah, because all those other basic bitches, they get like cancer and stuff. I'm so mysterious,
Oh,
like with my polio.
with my polio.
It's a great icebreaker. I fall down in front of guys I want to date, so they have to pick me up. It's
Really?
great. Oh yeah, that's how I get them.
Really? That's very interesting. I like that idea.
That's what I do. You can't just leave a girl laying on the ground. That's how I make friends.
Right. Woe is me. All right, so you're coming in.
Yes, I'll definitely.
Yes,
And
Dana.
we will-
I'll work it out.
You can't buy a car with that $250,000, or what's going on?
That all went to rehab.
Oh, this is that's awful. All right, so
I know, man.
we'll pick you up. How's that?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All
All
right.
right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.
All right, bye, Dana.
Bye, Dana. Love you.
There we go.
But
Yeah.
this guy, Tommy Michael McNulty,
Yes.
he's being mean to me. He's calling me. First he said that first nasty comment. Now he
Yes.
said I'm a serial divorcee.
I think he's a friend of mine.
Tell him that I'm definitely not accepting him as a friend. If
Yes,
a friend requests
Tommy
me,
McMike.
that's it.
Maybe it's not. Hold on, let me look.
I give people 3 strikes. You're on strike 2.
Hold on, let me look. It might not be a friend of mine. It might just be a random listener. Hold on, Tommy.
Hi, Michelle.
No, he's not a friend of mine. So, hey, screw you.
You don't know me.
Yeah, you don't know me
We didn't
or
say
her.
very nice things about your lawyer either.
Yes. I have a friend named Tommy McMichael.
No, I
That's
like
why
my lawyer.
I thought maybe he added. You know, how sometimes I add. Screw this guy.
I'm going to ignore his comments now, unless he
Yes.
says something nice.
He better say something nice.
I'm very sensitive, if you haven't figured it out.
Are you
I
sensitive?
don't like people to say mean things about me.
I like Bonnie.
Thank you.
How's that, Sally?
I love Bonnie.
I love
Tony?
Sally.
I
I
love
love
Bonnie.
all 3 of you.
Do you?
Yes, and I love your show even better than my own show.
Oh,
I'm wearing a t-shirt
Bonnie.
again.
You are wearing
I
a
still-
t-shirt.
I still
You
haven't-
cut the sleeves off?
Yeah.
You're a badass. Look at you.
Yeah,
I have
that's hot.
sensory issues.
You're a badass. Look at you. Look at you, like a biker chick.
Oh well.
Yeah, what's going on with Jim? Is he not on the show anymore? I haven't seen him for like a couple of weeks. Is he taking time off? Or?
Jim legitimately was sick yesterday.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, he was sick. He was going to come back, but
Right.
he didn't feel well.
But with his work too, he's also very busy. He's got to do a lot of networking.
a lot of things overwhelmed him, stress-wise.
Yeah.
It's things that had to do with the show that we all know about.
Yeah.
And
But that's over now.
then the laugh off. He really he really wanted to advance, and he was very upset that he didn't.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
took
we
it
saw
hard.
that
And,
post.
Yeah, that was not a wise post.
Well, it's gone.
Thank
right?
goodness.
Yeah. So
Because you don't diss the people who are.
Well,
paying,
rightfully
just-
so, but
it
he's
was just-
entitled to
he was
his
just
feelings.
angry, and
Right.
he posted, and I get it because I do that too. You shouldn't post when you're angry, drunk, or
Or challenge people to fights at food courts.
yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Who am I to
Shouldn't be
judge?
Right. Right.
All right. Well, so he's coming back. He just. I
Yes.
just wasn't sure because it was like a few weeks. So I was
But he was
wondering what was going on.
he was like saying to us, did you say the sponsors 3 times? And I don't remember if we did it not.
Just
last
say
night.
yes.
I think we did.
Watch
I'll
the
have to
video.
go- I'll have to go back and count.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as far as I know, Michelle is Michelle. Jim is coming back. I want Michelle, but Jim is coming back.
Oh, you want Michelle? Ooh, how do you want her? I know.
I
you
love
want
Michelle.
her. Really?
Yeah.
Like enough to have relations with her?
I told you guys I'm vanilla when it comes to sex. Vanilla.
Vanilla?
Yeah. If I was more
Chocolate?
more chocolate, I'd be a different person, I guess.
If you were more pistachio? What would be the term?
What would be
Like
what
you
term?
say vanilla for sex. What would you say if you were like wild? Would you say Rocky
Kinky.
Road? Kinky?
Yeah.
That's not a
There's
flavor.
no ice cream
Okay. I
equivalent.
like Rocky Road better, actually.
Rocky
Yeah,
like Rocky
Rocky
Road?
Road's probably the best.
Cookie dough?
No, Rocky
Cookie
Road.
dough.
I don't know. All right, Rocky Road. Rocky Road. Remember when Rocky Road first came out? It was like, wow, this is the greatest ice cream. And now Rocky Road's like, it's a fucking
I
Rocky
remember when
Road.
Cookie and Cream came out. People were like out of their skins.
Cookies and cream, cookie dough.
Yeah.
You know?
Cookie dough's my shit.
Now they have everything.
Love that.
What's your
So
favorite ice cream,
good.
Bonnie?
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, chocolate.
Chocolate.
What's your favorite
I
ice
like
cream?
a lot. Like I,
Yeah, me too. I like a variety.
yeah, I like a variety.
What about you, Courtney?
Personal, like my top 3 would be chocolate chip cookie dough,
Mm-hmm.
mint chocolate chip, and then probably like some birthday cakes. Fiasco.
Yeah, I kind of rediscovered the mint chocolate chips
Yeah,
over
mint
like the
chocolate chips
last
are
year.
lit.
I don't know. I never really bought it for a long time, and
Let's
I'm
go
like,
to the
this
sweet
is
shop today and get mint
good.
chocolate chip.
I've never been to the
Oh,
sweet
okay.
shop.
Is that like a specific place, or is it just a general?
It's
Should we-
closed, yeah.
Should we
for a
smack her
week.
now or
closed
smack her
forever?
later?
No, they take a week off every now and then because it's a family-owned business, so they
In the
want to
summer?
like
Oh.
go do something.
So can we take you to the sweet shop on a non-sexual date?
Yes.
There we go.
Well, what fun is that?
Well, yeah, I'm married and you're married.
But she spanks Bonnie. So.
Oh, well, oh yes, you can have sex, but only with Sally.
Only Sally.
Hey, you're on the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
This is Truman.
Hi, Truman.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on, Truman?
Well, I just wanted to say I really like your show. It's very, very nice.
Thank you.
Thank
I think
you.
this is the guy I'm dating.
Oh no.
I think he's spoofing on us.
Oh, yeah?
You wait a minute. You would date a guy named Truman?
Would you date a guy named Truman?
Or are you dating a guy named Truman?
No.
Would you date a
Well,
guy
there you
named
go.
Truman?
Then maybe it's not me.
Maybe it's not you. You are you.
Truman, are you single?
Well, this is Truman Capote. I've actually been dead for about 20 years. But
Oh.
I loved you in Murder by Death.
Calling from the grave, Truman
thank
Capote.
you very much. Thank you. I just want to tell you that, where I am, I'm able to get internet radio, so I'm able to see and listen to your show. But I want to tell you this.
Is this Johnny?
I'm not going to say. It's Truman.
That's Truman. Do they have internet radio in hell?
How do you know that's where I am?
Oh, well, I've seen your lifestyle, pal.
Oh, my goodness.
You're in hell.
Let me tell you something. The only reason they send me to hell is because I used to like Fire Island. Fire, hell, get it?
Ah.
Who's down there in hell with you? Tell us who's in hell with you. Who's right next to you right now?
David Bowie and
Oh,
what's his name? Andy Warhol.
and Hitler.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, he had his 15 minutes of fame, and
And the
look
Bagel
where he
Boss
is
guy.
now. I just want to say, though, I'm sorry. I just want to say that Bonnie, I've seen her do her stand up, and I think that you laughing at my voice.
Never.
I
She's just
think
excited to talk to the Truman Capote.
Well, I understand. Anyway, I just want to say I've seen her do her stand up,
Yeah.
and I think everyone should go see her next week. Or actually
It's this
Sunday
week. It's
night.
this Sunday.
Well, I'm sorry. I've been dead. I'm
Man, Truman, you blew it. You had one job.
July
Well, you know,
28th.
it's funny you say that because yes, I used to blow it, but
Yeah.
that's a long
was gay.
time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Truman Capote.
Truman Capote was gay?
Yes.
History lesson.
Oh, no. I didn't pay attention.
Neither
You
did
didn't pay
I.
attention.
No, I was a kid.
Anyway, I just want to say that. And I
Thanks,
think you
Truman,
all
for
do
the
a
shout
marvelous
out.
show.
I can't go see Bonnie do stand-up because she's so darn sexy that I just can't concentrate on what she's saying.
Truman, are there any other big names down there that watch Bonnie's act with you?
Well, there are big names, but
Yeah.
you know what? There are no big names, just big people. And there's some guys down here really big. I can't believe it. I wish I would have seen them when I was alive.
Why?
Well, yeah, I was going to say,
anyway-
so you're not in hell, then you're in heaven if
Look
you're
at
with all
her.
these
She's
big
still-
guys.
Even on the radio, she still covers her mouth. She's so shy. That's disgusting. But I like the way you eat a cookie. I like the way you eat a cookie.
Yeah, you like my cookie?
I like the way you put your cookie on your nipple.
Yes. And then hot? Oh,
It
wait.
was-
Oh, yeah,
it was
he
a
would
hot-
he would be turned on by that.
I guess you would call that a hot cross bun.
Oh.
Johnny, talk in your normal voice.
No, this is Truman. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is the guy
Really?
I'm dating.
I don't know why
Really?
you think I'm not Johnny. I'm not Johnny.
You are.
No, this is
Actually, you know
Truman.
who I am?
Who are
I'm
you?
that guy. I'm that guy McNulty.
Oh, it's Tommy Michael McNulty.
Oh, the mean guy.
I think your lawyer. Ka-ching. What's wrong with that guy? What's wrong with him? Doesn't he get out much?
He's a special bird. That
So
lawyer.
nobody knows this guy, Tommy? Because I think
No.
I wonder if he's a comedian because he's friends with Evan Weiss, John Patera, Alan
Yeah.
Streisfeld, Mike Dillon, Paul Bond,
Oh,
Keith
boy.
Fitz, and he's friends with Felix.
Oh,
You know what they
We'll have
say?
to ask Felix when he comes in.
I don't know who
later.
Felix is.
Felix is the
You know what
chef.
they-
The
you know what
Let's
they
Eat Long
say?
Island.
Oh.
what do they say, Truman?
Just because somebody's funny looking doesn't mean they're funny.
That's right. That's right.
Look at her laughing and covering her face. Stop
I
covering
know.
her
This is a
pretty
delay. It
face.
says I'm not covering my
Right,
face
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, it's a delay, but you're covering your
Pass the
face.
cookies. Pass the cookies.
Is she so cute when she covers her face, Truman?
She's so. She's got me. You know what? You got me like.
I think Truman is touching himself in hell.
No, David Bowie is.
Oh.
Oh my god.
All right, Truman. Thanks for calling in, buddy. We appreciate it.
I think you have a fantastic show.
Thank
and
you.
whenever I get back from here, I'm going to be listening and watching it.
Thank you, Truman.
Oh, so you're coming back? Is that wow? That's,
Yeah, he's like
Well,
Jesus.
that's what they're saying now.
Yeah, like The
They
Walking
give
Dead.
everybody a third chance.
A third chance.
All right, great. Well, we look forward to seeing you then when you come back.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Truman.
Truman.
Truman Capote, everybody. Truman Capote. Let's
We-
hear it for him.
We
All
have
the
Pete
celebrities
Jenkins
calling.
watching, Mark White watching.
Hello. Michelle's watching.
Oh, Mike Fowles is watching.
Ken Pichelle thinks Spumoni ice cream has a built-in variety. I like Spumoni.
Yes, all right. I'm okay with
Once in
that.
a while, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. So who's this? Who are you dating, and what? How many dates have you gone on?
Okay, so he's watching, so I have to be careful. I can't say it.
Well, you don't know that he's watching.
He is watching.
No, you don't know that.
That was him on the phone.
No,
I
that was
know-
Truman Capote.
No.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'm seeing a therapist, and I've been seeing a therapist since I've retired. And
Not dating him. You're just
yeah,
you're,
just
Oh,
a
I was
woman
gonna say that-
therapist.
Oh.
A woman therapist.
What the flying shit?
Somebody's calling me from Brentwood, New York.
Take it.
No,
I love that.
because the,
that
the last time
It'd be a show. Take
the
it.
last time I took it, weird things happened. Hello,
Hi, Tony.
that's me.
Hi, Tony. This is Peggy Burdett from South Huntington, SEPTA. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Good. How's everything?
See? All right. So you're dating this Jew. Last time I took a weird thing happened.
oh, with me.
Oh,
you
that
guys
was
are talking
hilarious.
about?
That's so funny.
That was hilarious.
All right. So you're dating this guy who shall remain nameless. How's that?
Yeah, let's not. I don't know if he wants me to divulge his name.
Truman.
Right.
Truman. We'll refer to him as Truman.
Truman. Fair enough.
So my therapist and all my friends
Yes.
say
Don't date this Truman.
no.
Oh.
They say that I rush into relationships too quickly.
Yes.
You know, and that's my track record.
Right.
I've always been with somebody. So I've been on six dates with him.
Yes.
I think yesterday was 7.
Okay.
7. So we're seeing each other, but I keep saying to him, after 7 dates.
You have to have sex. He has to give you penis.
No, after
No.
7 dates, I don't want to rush into a relationship, but it's been hard for me to find somebody that I liked at all because I'm very picky.
Right.
So
right.
I am attracted to him. I think he's very funny,
Yes.
and I like him.
Sexually.
I'm not going to comment on that, but I like him,
God.
and I don't, I don't want to rush into a relationship at
What
the
did
moment.
the
Very
7
good.
dates have anything to do with anything? Did you have like a
Yes.
rule in your head? Like you were like,
Well, I just
it's
think
the
that's kinda
7th
soon.
date, like as if that was a
It's
big deal.
kinda
Kind of soon for what?
To say that either one of us shouldn't see somebody else.
Right. Okay. So maybe after a couple of months, you could say, "Hey, this
Right,
is
if
going
it was
well."
a couple of months,
Right.
that's different.
Right.
But
It'll happen organically.
Correct.
Yeah, but how do you like invest yourself in like knowing someone if like you're going out with them Friday and then you're going out with someone else Saturday? Like maybe what they mean by don't rush into it is, take one thing slow and take your time with it.
Stop. That's a bad advice.
Why is it?
'Cause then
Why is
other
mixing other
guys-
people in good advice?
Because you won't get laid.
Who won't get laid?
Other guys, they need to get laid too.
I'm caring about Bonnie though.
Oh, okay.
and-
I'm sorry. I thought we were talking
and
about
her
being-
This
being
person
laid.
is this person is different than the usual type that I usually date.
Does he have different body parts or something?
No.
Oh,
I'm just saying his
personality-wise.
personality,
Got
he's-
it.
He's very nurturing, and like if my ex was like on the low scale of nurturing.
Low scale. There was no scale.
Okay, but I wasn't going to say that.
He
but
wasn't
you
even.
said it.
Round zero.
He wasn't even registered on the scale.
Yeah.
Please.
So that was my what I was used to.
Right.
This person is on the complete opposite end of the scale.
Where he brushes your hair for you.
Like he'll be like this.
Oh, what are you doing?
Like that's me.
What?
Like that's me.
Like, what are you
I'm
touching
not.
me?
It's
He
a little
touched your
much.
face?
Yes.
Oh.
He touches my face.
Oh.
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
How's that?
I love
Remember,
that.
Sal? You couldn't even give me a hug. I mean,
I know. Now
yeah.
now you can accept
Don't
hugs
touch me.
nicely.
Oh, I poked you.
See?
Okay.
It's fine. I'm just joking. No, but I'm saying.
So are
I
you
know,
more comfortable with like hugs now that you've been around him?
Not really.
What? Okay, are you ready? Watch. You're not even.
Did you see how he's stiffened up?
She did. She totally stiffened up. Watch. Go on. Get in there. Just hug your girl, Johnny. What's up? All right. Dana said she's very protective of Bonnie.
I love Dana.
Dana seems like a nice woman.
She is.
Why is she not in
I'm
here?
so happy that she's finally going to get in here.
Absolutely, we'll pick her up, right? And if you guys can't pick her up, I'll pick her up.
No, we'll do it. We're like right there.
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
especially if it's like most of the times we
I
have to come
told her she's-
separately because I'd have to come in here early. Like pick a day like that, and he could swing in, grab her, and
right.
I told her I want her on my show.
Right.
We just have people booked, and the craziest thing is you book these people,
Yeah.
and then they cancel on you. You know,
what the?
I only canceled in all. I've been doing this for about a year and a half
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
I
yeah,
only
yeah.
canceled one time,
Right.
just once, and I gave
And you
them
let
enough
us know.
notice.
Right.
you have to let it go. And here's the thing: it's because it's never going to work out. It's going to work out like a third of the time. You're going to
Yeah.
ask people to come on, and then a third of the time they're going to actually show up.
No, I know a lot of
come
times
in,
it's not
have a
their
great
fault.
show,
Right.
and then a lot of times they won't show up, and then a lot of times you'll have a guest on, and then other people will show up too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that gets
Yes.
weird because you feel
Sometimes
bad
it's
for like
feast
the
or
one.
famine, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like sometimes like, and it always seems to happen like the one show where someone really had something that they wanted to get out. That like 10 people show up, and you're like, well, I'm so glad you took this day off from work.
Exactly.
Pete Jenkins says, if he touches your face, it's the way they communicate. He's an alien. That's a good one.
No, he's a very, very nice man and a gentleman.
Now, John Ganchi said, now that guy is funny.
That's him.
You are such an unbelievable.
I am not good with secrets.
You are definitely not good with secrets.
Don't tell me a secret. No, I have a few that I've kept.
You do? Like
Yeah.
what?
You even get me to say it.
Yeah.
I'd get you to say it.
Yeah.
I'd get you to say
he
it.
would.
I
He
actually
would.
think the McNulty page. I think he was listening to the earlier show that I was engineering,
Right.
And I think I read like 3 comments out of the entire show, and his was 2 of them because it was funny. He's funny.
He's
Who, John?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy.
Tommy McMichael McNulty.
Yeah.
The one who was picking on you.
Oh, okay. So is he a nice person?
It seems like he might be. He probably just fooling around.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe he has a bitterness about divorce. Maybe he went through a bad divorce and he has a bitterness.
Yeah.
We can't judge them until we know about
Yeah.
it.
Has he been divorced?
I don't know.
I'm not
Oh,
asking you.
Who?
John.
Oh,
Oh,
even
yes.
Tommy. I'm like, I don't know. Why would I
I'm
know?
getting confused who we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I was getting confused
John
too.
Gansey.
John has been married once, a long
Okay.
time ago.
Long,
Okay.
long
And he
time
has no
ago.
children.
So
No
he knows
children.
kind of what you're going through right now, and he's a little bit removed from it because
Yes.
it's been a little while
He did
for
have
him.
he did have a long-term girlfriend. I hope it's okay if I'm telling people this, John. But that didn't work out.
Right.
Yeah, that's him.
John says
He's
it's
older
not
than me.
Is that him? Let me see. All right, not bad looking. Not
He's
bad
got
looking.
like an Ian McShane look going for him.
or that Denny Duquette kind of thing when he was like, you know.
I love how Tony is like the investigator and finds the stuff on it.
I mean, he could have straightened his tie in that picture.
I'm seeing Ian McShane. I'm also seeing Richard Lewis.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
I don't know who Richard Lewis is.
Richard
He's a
Lewis.
comedian from a while ago, and Ian McShane is a really great actor.
Well, I have a different picture of him, but
We're just putting his picture out
Don't
there.
show us nudies, Bonnie.
Yeah, don't show us his wiener
Yeah, I
pic.
don't
the picture I found him on Plenty of Fish.
Okay.
Yeah. So the picture.
Where does he live?
An
An
he lives in
Islander?
Farmingdale.
Okay, no, I meant
That's
like
good.
Long
That's
Island.
not far from you.
What's his exact address, Bonnie?
What's his favorite color?
Oh my goodness.
What's his social security number, Bonnie? Because we need to do that
it's
right
kind
now.
of my fault too. I should really be specific in my questions, less specific in my questions. Does he live
and
in
he just celebrated a birthday.
He did.
Yeah, and he didn't even tell me it was his birthday.
Really?
Because I don't think he wanted me to know how old he was.
Tommy Romola said people will show up for free lunch if you offer them free lunch. That way they don't cancel on you. We do. We offer them punch and pie
No, we don't.
and cookies.
Well, only when they
We have a
bring
lot
their
of
own
cookies.
cookies.
Yeah, we have a lot of
If they
cookies
bring
here
their own
today.
This is
cookies,
the
we let them
picture-
eat their
this
cookies.
is the picture that I had when that attracted me on Plenty of Fish.
that's
Jon
not bad.
Stewart a little bit in there.
Like to me, he looks kind of like.
Wolfman Jack.
That's what people say. But
Yeah.
Hey, cat, Wolfman
Didn't-
Jack.
like,
Hey, Bonnie, I'm coming to pick
like
you up
De
for a date.
Niro-
Ow!
De Niro, he played the Godfather in a show, a dinner show for 20 years out on Long Island.
Oh, right. Remember we talked
talked
this?
about that.
And that's why I looked him up back then, because I
Yeah.
thought I may have knew him, but
I
he's
don't know.
not. He's
I'll
not
show
the guy
people
I
his
thought I was
picture.
thinking of.
What, in the Godfather's
I
machine
see
or
a
whatever?
little
something like that?
Al Pacino in there.
There's a bunch
Yeah,
of those. Yeah.
I mean, he's very.
The
That's what he
Sopranos.
does. That imitation. That's
He's
what
like, please stop.
Is that what he said? Where is he right
He
now?
goes, not me.
Farmingdale's not that far. You should come in.
John,
right now.
come in.
What does he do for a living?
During the day, he drives this big giant party bus.
Oh,
And-
but is he doing it right this second today?
He might be.
Oh.
Driving a party bus. What does that
Like,
mean?
it's a big, like when you go on trips and
Yeah.
people, the big air conditioned nice buses.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. He drives people like to and from weddings. And
Oh, okay. So I thought it was like a specific party bus that like get on the party van or.
I don't think it has a theme.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
what I
it's
meant.
just
like I
it's
thought it
just-
was a theme
yeah.
party van. 'cause
I
those
saw
are out
a
there.
kid bus pull up. I think they're having another kid show in here.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Are you guys going to go and do stand up?
No, hopefully not.
I'm trying to steer the conversation to you guys and away from me and him.
And John Gansey.
Oh, so I love you too, Gina, and we're
Oh.
going to be in touch.
Yeah, touch how?
I'm going to probably need her.
She's going to reach out.
Oh, because of the house thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's a gentleman. If I stand up, he'll stand up. He opens the car door.
Oh.
He's just very polite and like old
Old school.
Old school. Yes.
That means he's gonna lure you in and then he's gonna beat you. That's old school.
That's what Kristen Tinsley said.
Yes.
She's like, be careful of the guys who
Open
are
the
trying
door,
to, like,
right?
right away.
Because they're gonna suck
know.
you in, and then they're gonna be like that one time. They're gonna be like, "You're mine, bitch," and you, oh no,
You don't think I'm nervous about that?
And
you
then
know?
he's gonna pimp you out.
I kind of just freed myself from something. I don't want to
Yeah.
get trapped.
Well, now you know, but now you know because now you have
He
experience.
goes, please stop, seriously. All right, I will stop.
All right,
Sorry,
no-
John.
No more John. So, but speaking of which, if that ever does happen with somebody else or him or whatever, you have experience to know to get out of it right away, as opposed to
I
just
don't
saying,
know how to get out of it right away.
But now you have the experience to get out of it. You're standing up for yourself.
I'm
You're
trying
You're
to.
taking a very big step with this divorce.
Yeah.
And now if it happens again, you go, this is way too familiar. I'm out. And you just say, sorry, I don't want to see you anymore. It's a lot easier than getting divorced.
That's true.
So
That's true.
That's what you have to practice with me. Sorry, I don't want to see you anymore. Practice with me. Practice.
I'm used to getting dumped. I'm not the dumpy. I'm the
You're not
dump-
dumping.
Wait,
You're not
I'm-
dumping. You're moving on. Sorry. Say it with me. Sorry. I don't want to see you
I
anymore.
don't want to see you anymore.
That's what.
and
you
then
have
they
to say.
talk me out of it.
No. You say my friend Dana, Eric, and Gina said, and Michelle said no. I can't be talked out of it. If you want to talk me out of it, you have to talk to them first. They're a committee. They're the Bonnie Love Committee.
Oh,
there you
that's
go.
so nice.
They'll slate you in, yes or no.
Yes, right. And then we'll pass a note. Can I still see Bonnie? Yes or no? And then we'll have to circle it and pass it back, right?
Yeah,
right?
we'll do it 1 out of 10.
Yes, right. So there you go. So that's what you say. If you go down the same path, and I'm not saying Johnny's like that. He might be a very nice guy. I was just kidding.
Oh, he's
when I
very
said-
nice.
Right.
He's
But I'm
very
just
nice.
saying.
But I don't know if he's the one after 7 days.
No, of course not. Nobody really.
Nobody
right.
would.
That's not realistic.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm confused.
You got any
know.
questions?
What is it?
Tony's look on his face.
Hi.
How was that call? Good? We got a show?
We did.
Nice.
Ooh.
Murder mystery game.
Excuse me. Murder mystery.
Nice. When?
It's a Thursday in October.
Nice. Oh, I love Octobers. Yo, I'll knock them out for you, Bon, said Dana. There you go.
Thanks, Dana.
Need 8 to know for sure. No, more than 8. Sometimes you feel it after, sometimes you do get a feeling after a few dates and you're like, ooh, this could be something special. But then sometimes it takes a little while.
You went through that, didn't you?
What do you mean?
I thought, didn't you say that on the first date you knew?
With Danielle?
Who?
No, I don't think I've said
Wasn't
that.
it?
I had a very good feeling fast.
Wasn't it you that told me on your first date you guys made a joke about getting married?
No.
That wasn't you?
No.
Oh, my apologies.
No.
I could have sworn that was you that said that to her.
No, I knew pretty fast. I knew
Yeah.
within a couple of months.
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 There
I
you
knew
go.
within a
Months.
couple of months.
And how many dates within those few months?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh.
We just
More
saw-
than 8?
Maybe. Yeah, probably. We saw each other a lot, but I just knew. You know what I mean? I just had that feeling, like,
do.
wow, this is different. This is different. What is going on here? Why am I feeling these feelings?
Little
Why?
tingly things down there.
It's called an erection. I'm just
Oh.
kidding. No, Jeff Bosey goes, or he could say, come look at my basement. I put new curtains down here. Of course, Jeff would say something.
Oh, yes.
Did you know that Jeff, I had to tell this story because it is funny.
Go
I hope
ahead.
you don't mind. I was at Ziggy's open mic.
Yes.
I'm sitting next to Jeff
Yes.
and
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
to do my set. And Jeff is known for his laugh. He laughs at the comics. He has this very, very, very unique, nice laugh that everybody
Yeah.
loves.
Yeah.
He must have been taking a sip of his
He
drink.
made
Oh.
a mess on you.
And I was going to meet John later that night
Oh, no.
at Jake's 58. So I had a nice outfit
Jake's-
on.
Oh, okay.
And all of a sudden, Jeff starts laughing. And he literally turned to me and spit his whole drink all over me.
Jeff.
Jeff! And I got up and I was like trying to, and then
And I'm sure you were laughing about it.
oh yeah, I'm not. It takes a lot to make me angry. If you made me angry, you really did something wrong.
Right.
Well, he didn't mean it on purpose.
No,
No.
it was an accident, right, Jeff? I was shocked. then I started laughing, and then the bartender Jay,
Yeah.
he hands me antibacterial soap,
the fuck is that going to do?
so I don't smell like alcohol.
Oh,
So I
okay,
just
okay.
rubbed it all over myself, and I just put it on my clothes. But that was
And
funny,
then you went
Jeff.
to Jake's 58.
And then I went to Jake's.
Did you
58.
stay? Did you gamble?
I didn't gamble. No,
Oh, she did something else.
You went upstairs?
I'm not saying.
Bonnie!
So it didn't
Wait,
matter. It didn't
what's
matter
upstairs?
that your dress was a mess
Because
because
it was coming
off.
off anyway.
I was wearing pants.
What's Jake 58 and why do you go upstairs?
It's a
Casino.
with a hotel
and a
upstairs.
hotel.
Bonnie.
Bonnie, you didn't
It's
get
been a long time, all right?
John gamble?
He was, well, I was
Oh.
at the open mic, he was gambling,
Yeah.
and then I met him there.
And then you went to dinner
No dinner, I don't
Just
eat dinner.
dessert.
and you held hands.
Right.
That's all
we
you
held-
did
we
is
held
hold
hands.
hands?
We held
And
hands.
what date was this? Number what?
That was
One.
number, that was number 6.
She's
Six.
like 2.
Two.
6. Okay. So now you're on 7.
Correct.
You already did 7.
Right.
Okay.
You know, it was a brief,
So you're
it
looking
was just a
forward
drink last night.
to 8.
Right.
All right.
Quincy said getting married is not realistic. Well, why do you say that, Quincy? Why don't you call in and tell us? He's begging for you all to stop. No, we stopped. We're off him. No need to get married again, said Gina. Just live together. I disagree. I don't think marriage
I don't know
is
if
not
I even want to
realistic.
live. I don't even know if I want to live with anybody anymore. I don't know.
You just
I like the idea, like the Woody Allen thing. Like, I have my place, you have your place. We see each other when we want to see each other. We're together when we want to see each other.
right.
Like, that's where my
Or
head
you could
is
just put him
now.
in the basement.
I do have a finished basement.
You could do that to him. You could do that to him or any other guy. Doesn't have to be this other guy. Doesn't have to be this guy. It could be the other guy. Why don't you come see the new curtains in my basement? And then you handcuff them and then you whip
Ooh.
them. You could be like a dominatrix.
I'm not. That's not my personality.
I know, but you have to now. You'll have to develop one. Miss
That's
Bonnie.
more Kristen's thing.
Oh, Kristen's into that. Miss
Yeah,
Kristen.
Kristen's
Where has she been anyway?
She's around.
I haven't
She's
seen her
around.
since forever. I was completely embarrassed from that day forward, said Jeff. So Jeff.
Oh,
said
Jeff.
he
No,
was
Jeff, I love you.
Yeah, it happens to
Yeah.
everyone. We already told
Right.
the story how like we were.
I just think it's funny. That's why I'm telling the story.
Yeah, me and Tony
Yeah.
were in New York City, and we were so thirsty, and we both grabbed like bottled waters on the road, and he drank like, I don't know, not half of it, but a pretty good amount, and it went in his throat, right all over me. Like he coughed, like he was like he took it all in, and I could
It's
see in
funny,
his eyes.
right?
He's like, and it was like a
a
fire
spray.
hose. And we're just standing there like it's like dripping all over me. It was the funniest
There
thing.
was no warning. There was no signs
It was
either.
like-
It wasn't like it just all of a sudden I'm just all over.
What's the matter with you people?
crazy.
It was just
Yeah,
a weird
it
moment.
Just
I don't know.
happens, you know.
Keep your drinks in your mouths, will you? You disgusts.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
one thing that you have to kind of think about is like, don't make any decisions about what your life is going to be, who you're going to live with, not live with, because like right now you're in such the thick of it. Like you can't even.
Right.
Yeah,
You
I'm a
you're
mess right
so
now.
in the thick of it and such a mess with all of this going on, and every single person on the whole world is and would be if they're in the same situation, and you can't even imagine how you're going to feel like
Right.
a year or two from now.
You're alive in the
You're
Knock 'em Dead
not.
Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
Hey, it's Quincy Martin.
Hey, Quince, what's up, buddy?
Hey,
Now, why do you?
How are you?
I'm going to celebrate 19 years of marriage now. How do you say it's unrealistic?
I think it's unrealistic because everything changes. So, I mean, 19 years don't mean anything to people who get divorced after 30 years.
Right.
So you're saying marriage should be like a 10-year contract, and people can move on, or they can choose to go another 10 together.
It's really good.
I
It's
think
really
that's a
good.
great
Some People
idea.
want to test the free agent market. Some people, you know,
Contract
wanna-
negotiations.
Right. Right.
they might want to opt out of their final year and exercise their no trade clause.
Right. But change. But change happens. But change happens all the time, and people
Exactly, and
change,
that's
and
the-
attitudes
that's the one
change,
thing
and
that-
body types change.
Right,
You know,
that's-
you
Yeah,
can't
that's
sit.
the one thing. That's the one thing that people tend to say is supposed to stay the same. So that's why I think it's unrealistic. There's nothing that you think will stay the same. So why
No,
would your
see, now
marriage
that
or your lover care for somebody?
Whether you're apart or whether you're separate, you're going to grow as a person. You have to.
changes.
You have. If you really love that person, you accept the change. As long as the change is positive, you accept and grow with that person as well. You don't sit there and go, "Oh, well, you changed. You're not the same." Well, that's unrealistic.
Love and positive are both opinions.
Well,
So
Oh,
if
interesting.
you're gonna, hold on. If for example, you can name anything else,
Right.
anything, you know it's gonna change.
Are you
to
sure
a point
he's
where
black?
it can't.
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it a little bit. You can hear it a little bit. in his voice.
Can you put on your stage stage voice,
Not
please?
when I get pulled over.
Go ahead, Quincy. Go ahead.
No, I don't see it as realistic because everything changes, and then somehow people try to convince themselves that what they have in marriage is not going to change, and unfortunately it does. And if you don't believe me, just ask.
No, I agree. I think that view of going, well, nothing should change in my marriage is unrealistic. Of course, things are going to change. You add children, you add financial stress,
It-
you
yeah, it
add
all-
you
that
know you
all
add a dog, you
definitely
add
adds to
bills,
it,
you
yes.
add you
Add a dog?
add a dog into it.
He loves sunshine.
I love
No, I
sunshine.
get that, but
Or
I
a
there's-
cat.
Or a cat. Ugh.
I can't imagine having a dog changing anything for the worse.
know that's why I
Right.
thought that was.
Well, you
weird.
never know. The dog could
Well,
be
my
ripping
husband
apart.
and I have had so many fights over the cat. I can't even
Oh,
tell
really?
you how many
Yeah?
fights
Oh.
we've had
Well,
over
that's
the cat.
because it's a cat, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
nobody likes
If it was
cats.
a dog, it'd be a completely different.
Right.
Yeah, cats
Nobody
are from
likes
hell.
Honestly,
Cats are from-
Bonnie, there
they're
probably
with-
would be no divorce if it was a dog. I'm just keeping it 100.
But of course, careers change, financial statuses change, everything
Yep.
changes, and you have to
Yep.
you have to either grow and accept it, or you don't.
No, but
and you get
can I just tell you-
that's where the contention starts to build.
My therapist has
You're just
said to
proving my
me,
point,
my
but
first
yeah.
therapist that I switched after, but she said the statistics show that when couples become empty nesters, which is like when the kids
are
are
gone.
older,
Yeah. Yes,
and
yes.
you're out of you're in like a hamster wheel right now. You're just you don't have time to think. You're just
Right.
going through the motions
Driving
of
them
the,
around,
of the
making
job,
meals, right, taking care
driving
of
them
them.
to all the different things. So
Their
when you find-
activities,
so
their-
they said that the divorce rates of couples. This is what she's told me. This, she's a therapist and she supposedly knows what she's doing. She said it skyrockets. You would think, now
because
the
they
couple-
don't know how to be with each
Yeah,
other
now
again.
the couple has time to,
Well, and a
to
lot
be
of them-
romantic,
a lot of them
and
get-
they've
are s-
lost those feelings.
Or a lot of them are so miserable during the time they're taking care of the kids,
Right.
they wait for them to graduate, and then they're like, all right, I'm
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
they
it's
sacrifice
skyrocketed.
themselves for a long time
Yeah.
Correct.
until the kids are
Yeah.
older, and then
Correct.
they're like, "Yeah, I'm done."
I can't wait till my kids are out of the house so I could just have all the sex I want
Yeah.
in the butt.
Danielle won't be there.
She won't be there, but I'll be getting it in the butt. So
With
And then
yourself.
more importantly,
Right.
like you see, like
I don't have to worry about the kids. Dad, what's in your ass?
Again.
You cooked my eggs with that spatula. What's the matter with you,
Yeah.
Dad?
Go ahead,
The other
Quinn.
part-
Sorry. Go ahead.
sorry, the other part of the marriage is just obviously divorce, and it's super ugly,
Yeah.
and it's super unfair to people, and
Yeah.
so that's why it doesn't come off as realistic. Now, obviously, you don't go into it thinking, yeah, but if this falls apart, I mean,
No.
that's not the mentality that anybody should.
Some
go into
people
thinking.
do, which is a shame.
But some people do, and it's actually smart. That's where prenups come from, right? But more importantly, it's unfair
Right.
one way or another. Divorce is not equal or fair or keeping anybody happy.
Right.
So, I mean, it's also good to just have a really good partnership with somebody and have a good pact and some trust and some belief.
How
You
many
know?
how many
At
times
least
you've
that's
been
what I've
married,
tried to
Quinn?
convince girls that. That's what I've tried to convince girls that I.
Quincy, have you ever been married?
Say that again.
Have you ever been married?
No, sir.
See? No time.
And that's not going to happen. No.
Well, you never know. You just might. That's what I thought too, and I just all of a
No.
Some
sudden,
girl's going to rope
No,
you
no.
in soon enough.
No.
this girl
No.
came into my life,
No.
and I said,
No.
"Uh oh."
No.
Always happens when you
I
least
said,
expect
"Uh-oh."
it.
No.
Quincy, this is what I said. I said, "Uh oh." A lot of women gonna be unhappy from this day forward because I was off the market.
You better hope none of your women listeners are listening to you say that.
well, I don't have any. I don't have any women in my life. I'm just a guy who's here with his dog and reading the Bible.
Because you've
and,
given that speech a couple of times.
working hard every single day.
You don't live around here, right?
No,
you live
Quinn is in Canada.
in Canada.
You said
Canadian.
you said reading the Bible. Is that what you said?
Yeah, just here chilling, reading the Bible, and taking care of my dog.
You gotta get out of Canada.
Volunteering. Oh no, believe me, I have to get out of Canada.
Oh,
Believe me, I agree.
Canada.
Pete
I agree with
Jenkins,
you
you're so funny.
100%.
Make sure you bring maple syrup with you.
But bring maple syrup?
Yeah, from Canada.
Canada.
What does that mean?
They're
Yeah,
known
sure.
for
They're
maple
known
syrup.
for maple syrup.
They are.
I knew that.
You don't know that?
And I don't know a lot of
I know
things,
Canada.
but I
They
knew
have
that.
a maple leaf
Yeah, the
on
maple
their
leaf.
flag.
Oh, is that what it means?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, not
Yeah,
maple
the best,
syrup, but
the best maple syrup in the world.
Well,
Yes,
two
absolutely
things.
the
I think
best.
someone might be knocking at the door.
That was me.
Oh, okay. And
Now
yeah,
we-
yeah, my cousin's in Canada. She brings us syrup every time she comes down.
I only know Canada for Quinn.
Cool.
That's all I know.
And-
My American friends asked me to bring them ketchup chips. Allegedly, you guys don't have them.
Ketchup.
I never heard of
ketchup
that.
chip.
Yeah, I've never heard of that either. What is
Never
that?
heard of that.
Well,
chips?
obviously you've had potato chips. You've had potato chips before, right?
correct.
Yes.
And then you've had maybe different flavors like barbecue or
Sure.
salt and vinegar.
Sure.
Ketchup is one of the flavors.
That is really odd.
Yeah, but you guys don't have that.
No, we don't.
No.
Never heard of it.
Can you send some to me? I bet my son would love it. He loves ketchup.
It's actually a great
When I'm
idea
down-
once you
when
think
I'm
about it.
down- Okay. When I come down to New York,
he
I'll bring you some.
he has a shirt that says I put ketchup on my ketchup. Because he loves ketchup. He loves ketchup.
He likes condiments.
Yeah, you guys don't have ketchup chips. That's
No,
super
that's
strange, yeah.
insane.
Does
Alright,
he
so-
eat tomatoes at all, or he just eats ketchup? Like my kids will love ketchup, but they won't eat tomatoes. I'm like, what the?
My brother was like that.
I think he eats
wouldn't eat
Well,
tomatoes,
ketchup's like
but he
high
loves ketchup.
fructose sugar tomatoes.
No, but I think he eats tomatoes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Quinn, I'm actually surprised because all right. First of all, do you have any? So you never married?
No, never.
Any kids?
Yeah, any kids? That was my next question.
How old are
He's
you?
got a dog.
No.
How old are you?
So
Okay,
I'm actually
strong.
surprised
No
though. I'm actually surprised though because you said reading the Bible. Most people who read the Bible and really believe in that believe in marriage. No?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Oh, this is one of these trap questions.
I
Quinn,
might
how
be
old are
clowning.
you? How old are you?
I might be clowning about reading the Bible part.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, I'm like,
you got me, you bastard.
Hey, you know how they call big guys tiny?
Yes. Got
Let's
it.
just say it. I say I'm a saint, but I'm really sinning. But no, I don't. I don't have kids. I've never been married. None of that stuff. And I'm 37.
And a virgin.
Oh,
apparently.
37.
And a virgin.
That's
I doubt
that's
that.
about the age that men would get married.
37?
That's a little late.
I thought it was
right?
way
It's not a
younger.
little
I
old.
thought it was like 32.
I
31.
got married when I was 30. Tony, how old were you? each time.
23, 28, and 48.
You've been married 3 times?
Sorry.
And now we have people counteracting Tony. I've been married 30 years, 21 years.
Well, I've been married 26 years. Just
John-
not to the
I was
same
married
person.
27 years. So.
Listen, I also think that a lot of people are just saying that. Okay, so I've been married 36 years. Yeah, but how many times did you guys break up? How many times did you cheat? How many times did you catch them cheating on you? How many times were you
12.
really happy? Like, it's a number at the end of the day when people say, hey, I've been married 36 years. I've been married 40 years. Yeah, but it's a number. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, yeah,
he's
you've been
got
married
a good
that
point.
long.
But not every marriage
Like,
goes
but
through that.
I'm sorry. Your marital status says you were married for 40 years.
Yes.
But
I
in
think people start taking
morally,
each other
you
for.
probably haven't been married a few times. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Well,
That
Bunny,
makes sense to me, at least. I just feel that, like, it's a number that people say, yeah, I've been married 22 years. Yeah, but I also know that you split up 2 years, or you had an affair for 14 years of it, and all these different things happen. It's just your marital status didn't change.
Right, well, here's
it's
John.
almost like a title that people hold.
John
but
said
it
he was-
doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
John typed in, said he was married for 20 years. They got separated for 15. Now they're back together
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
because things didn't work out.
That's accurate. That's accurate.
So how's that? Is that more realistic?
That's way more realistic.
That's way more realistic.
No, I just think that when people get married,
Yes.
they because of all of the stress that comes with living with somebody, especially if you're raising a family, they start taking each other for granted.
Yeah.
You know, and then
Yeah.
you
Very
start
true.
going into your separate areas of the house, and your lives get more separate. I mean, that's been my experience.
Well,
See,
Bobby,
I
can I
just-
ask you, and I hope it's not too personal, but do you think having 2 autistic boys, had a play in that?
100%. 100%.
Do you feel that makes could make a marriage more stressful than having typical children?
The regular divorce rate is 50% for people with normal children. It's 80% with one handicapped child.
Yes.
And I have 2 handicapped
normal
children.
I never heard
So
that.
we should have
She
been
said it.
divorced years ago.
What are you supposed to call it?
If you go by
Atypical.
statistics.
Just typical.
Oh, typical.
Typical is
Typical.
the regular
Yeah.
word.
Normal children, Tony.
We all know that
anybody
normal
who's
children
allowed
are
to say
stressful
normal
too.
children.
Oh, yeah,
Believe me.
yeah, they are.
My daughter gave us plenty of stress.
Yeah,
when
she
was
did.
quote unquote normal.
If
So
there's anybody
there
who's allowed
she
to
did
say
the quotes.
normal children, it's Bonnie. Let's be
oh, my daughter gave us a run for our money. So we had a lot of stress.
Right, but I just assume every marriage is happy unless I learn otherwise. I don't know. That's what I assume. I just go, oh yeah, no, they're married. They're fine.
I think when I was going through my divorce, I was surprised at first, and then I just got used to it. Where like I would bring it up to a friend, and then I would hear pretty much the same story. Like I always thought everyone had these great marriages,
Right.
and but once you ask, or once you kind of like confide in someone, they kind of feel the safeness to confide in you. And I haven't come across a normal marriage yet.
Preach,
It was
preach,
bizarre.
Preach.
I've come
In a
across
good way,
normal marriages.
but you don't know. Like you don't know.
Well, no, I think
because I
there's-
thought I knew, and I was like, this year. I mean, I've been divorced a little bit, but what is going to be like 30 years?
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
really long time.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's playing this chapel song.
Gonna get
Funny.
married.
I mean, I don't want to ruin for all the girls, but a lot of
What?
a lot
Ruin
of
it
the
for all the
women
girls.
want the
Ruin it for
party
all the
and they want the dress, and
Right.
they want the big wedding,
Right.
and they don't really think about what
Yes.
happens after.
Yeah.
All they care about
Preach
is
some
getting
more.
married.
Right. Well, guys are the same. But
Let
guys,
this show her own show.
but Quincy,
She is telling the truth.
I
Girls are
always
like,
tell the
"Yo,
truth,
I want
and
the
I get in
big
trouble
party.
for it.
I want
Yeah.
all that, the pictures. I want my hair done. I want to have all the kids.
all right,
And
but
then
you
when
can't
stuff
blame the
comes up,
women,
you're like,
Quinn. You can't just blame
Say again?
the women because guys do that too. And being a guy,
No.
I've had guys come to me and be like,
No.
I'm like,
No.
I'm like, oh, you love her? You getting married? He's like, you know what? I've been with her for 8 years. You know, she deserves
Yes.
it. Like,
Yes.
you're fucking
The guys
bestowing your
deserve it
gift
too.
upon her.
Yeah.
Like, that's not why you
Yes.
get married. Oh, she deserves it. She's been
The
loyal.
guys
She's
deserve
been
it
loyal
too.
to me. What
And the
does that
guys
mean?
come to me and they say that stuff to me. They'll be like, "Yeah, man, yo, she's a good girl, and I'm gonna be with her, and I love her." But meanwhile, we're hanging out at the mall, and they're pointing out ass and pointing out.
Well, that's just gonna happen.
All these other girls they want to talk to
Listen.
and be with.
You should hear
And I'm just
Eric
like,
say
"Yo,
stuff.
bro, like you're married." Like,
Yeah, well, listen, that's just gonna happen. I still check out ass, but I don't check it out in front of her, and I don't tell her I check it out.
Yeah, that's
unless,
smart.
Unless she
I think
points
it-
it out and goes, "Ooh, check out that ass," and I'm like, "Oh yeah."
That
well,
makes-
I wasn't really paying attention, but yeah, look at it now.
For people that I know that are married, that makes me extremely uncomfortable.
What does?
When I hang around guys and they're
Yeah.
pointing out these other girls, like, man, that girl behind the bar, I would, etc. Or that person over there, oh my gosh, what I would do to her.
But can
Right.
I just
think is you're married, and that makes me extremely uncomfortable because
So-
I don't want to be married and talking like that about other women.
So if you heard me go to my kids when I see a hot woman walking down the mall, going, "Hey, go say hi to your new stepmommy," that you're saying that's not a good thing.
I think it's super funny. I'm just saying that
No, but
it makes me uncomfortable.
But
When
Quinn,
I
Oh,
hang
okay,
around
the only
okay.
stuff
difference,
like that,
I-
it makes me uncomfortable.
the only difference that I think that I have as far as marriage goes, I do think that once you've decided that this is the person for you, whether you get married or not,
Right.
you shouldn't be with other people sexually, because then that's an
Wait,
open
sorry,
relationship.
say it again. What?
What I'm saying is, I don't think I would want to ever get married again. But
Right.
if I just get into a relationship with somebody,
Right.
and I care about them,
Yes.
I would only want them to sleep with me, and only want, vice versa.
Right.
And some people think an open relationship where you're in a relationship but you both can see other people. That I don't.
Yeah, I
that's
never-
not for me. I'm not saying it's wrong.
That's
Yeah.
why
I'm just
I was
saying
saying
that's
earlier,
not for me.
That's why I was saying earlier when you're like,
Right.
well, I want to take it slow and maybe we should wait a long time before we only see one person. Like I'm like, no, like take it slow and get to know one person. If it's not for you, then and then
that's why it's a little
How do you
confusing.
focus on like a whole bunch of people? I can't even like focus on what I'm gonna have for lunch and dinner at the same time. Like just
Well, I
That's
don't.
'cause
I
you're a
don't. I
terrible
don't.
multitasker.
maybe, yeah.
You're a terrible multitasker.
Probably, yeah.
Why is there more than one penis here? I only want to concentrate on one penis.
One at a time.
Get that out of my mouth. I'm not finished with the one in my vagina yet.
It's like, got that out of my mouth.
Oh,
Well,
man.
this has been quite a controversial
All right. Well,
subject.
Quinn doesn't believe in marriage, but some
No.
people do. I still do.
Mm-hmm.
Tony definitely does.
I do.
He's a.
I see Quinn's point.
Yeah.
I see it, but I still believe in it. I think it's if you're able to make it work, that's super.
Yeah, and kudos to anybody who's trying their best to make it work.
Absolutely,
because
right.
There's way too many options out there now, and I think part of the reason why the divorce rate is so high is because of all of these options.
Oh my
that
God!
we
On
have, right?
my phone
Yeah.
with Tinder, the last I checked, which
Is
was
she
a while.
still using Tinder? Have you not talked to her about Tinder?
Yeah, I did. Everybody told her about Tinder.
Your job
I
was
haven't
to get
answered anything.
Tinder
I'm just
off her
looking.
phone.
I'm just looking. I didn't
Change your
answer
status.
anybody.
Sorry, in a relationship.
But I'm just saying that before I was married, there were no dating sites.
Right.
And then I put myself on these 2 dating sites, and on Tinder, and this was like I had swiped left on lots of them.
Which
I
one?
was up
Which
to
way's that way? Left is
bad.
bad. Okay. Okay.
And I was up to 1,765 likes on people who liked me on Tinder.
Right.
Like that's a lot of people.
Because they
that
just wanted to get. They just wanted to tap that ass.
Yeah.
No good
That's
is
what I'm
coming
saying.
from Tinder. Stop using it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Where did you
I-
meet? Where did you meet?
Terrible.
I met Johnny on
Whatever happens when you used to meet
Plenty
people
of
in
Fish.
person?
Plenty
Like,
of
that's
Fish.
terrible.
Yeah, no, good point, Quinn.
What did
like,
you say,
like,
Quinn?
I'm
Like,
sorry.
remember when we used to meet people in person? Like, how did you
Oh my
meet
gosh.
Truman?
That was life. That was life, man. And
Right.
there was always great stories behind those.
Yeah.
I always loved those stories when you met people. And like, just people I know have been in relationships for a long time. I'm like, how did you two meet? And they have this, elaborate story of how, they were coming out of the coffee shop and dropped their keys and it landed on this guy's foot. And this guy picked up the keys and was like, oh, hey, here. Hey, didn't I see you last week at the library? And then, boom, they have a relationship. Like, those stories are amazing. Now it's, I swiped right. And
No, but then you meet
cleavage
them
looked
on the
nice.
first date.
It's not the same, though.
Yeah.
You
It's
can't
just not
knock
the same.
this
There's no-
generation for how they meet people.
Yeah,
though.
Courtney.
Like, it's just
I don't
it's
know. I
not
think
how
it adds
is
to the story.
like back then. People don't generally like everybody's on their phone, so that's how they make it available to them and how they choose to socialize.
Right.
Tinder
I
works for
think
some people. I've known married people who like. I know you don't believe in marriage, but for Tinder, that's
I just think
success.
I think it adds to the story. I think there's like, 'cause
Well,
I've
right.
never
That's
been
what
on a dating app.
That's what marriage
I've
is all
never been
about.
on a
You're
dating app in my life.
creating the memories, creating stories together. That's what
Right.
everybody. That's what everybody wants. They want to have
But I
a
remember-
lifetime of memories
I just
together.
don't think it's fair to say, oh, your story is like more valuable because you met in a bar as opposed.
I don't
to
think
on
he's
a
saying
date
more
on an
valuable.
app.
I think he's saying more interesting.
I mean,
I
I
think
think
way
it's
more
just as
interesting.
interesting.
You got to hear a variety of different stories. Like, oh, how'd you meet? How'd you meet? Oh, that we met this way. And it's a little bit more interesting than saying, oh, I met him on Plenty of Fish.
That's
like,
precisely what I'm saying.
yeah, he's not saying
Right.
it's more valuable.
precisely what I'm
At least, I don't know. I don't know, Quinn. Tell me if I'm wrong.
No.
But
that's precisely
it's
what
more
I'm saying.
interesting
I just
because you
think
get to
the
hear a
stories were more
variety of
interesting.
stories. That's
Okay,
the way I
get that, and that's
the way
ideal, but that's not really what's happening.
I don't think it's
nowadays.
ideal. I'm not saying it's ideal. Or I don't,
I'm thinking personally for me, that's ideal.
Right.
To meet someone in real life. And
Right,
be
but
able
you're
to meet
young.
them.
Right,
You're
yeah,
young.
yeah.
And there are more
You have your
opportunities
whole life ahead of you,
for you
Bob.
to meet people.
and it still happens that way. It
A
doesn't
lot of
mean
young
people-
people hang out. A
Right.
lot of people my age don't hang out anywhere.
Yeah, but the
they're
people
in their
who
house.
hang out aren't like necessarily hanging out to go out and meet people. They're
So
probably
maybe you should go on a dating app.
How'd you meet your wife? Oh, we were playing Grand Theft Auto together.
Right.
Yeah.
People meet
that's
that
actually
way.
a pretty good, interesting story, though. I actually kind of.
Oh,
like
that's
that.
true. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, but like now it's dead. Now I can't. It's very difficult to walk up to a woman that is a stranger and try to have a conversation with her and go from 0 to phone number. It's very difficult now.
Right.
Pete
That's what
Jenkins
makes the
said,
dating
Bonnie's
app
still
so
looking
easy."
at Tinder. John just crushed his limo.
John, I'm not. I just look at it sometimes. If I get a message, I just look.
If
I
she's
don't
bored
answer
and,
it.
if she's bored and
Get
feeling
off
horny,
the site.
I just want to see what they have to say. It's funny.
Yeah,
A
some
lot
of the-
it's
some of the
funny,
Tinder is
man.
funny.
It's funny.
yeah,
How do you know?
because there's a
Yeah, how do you know?
Yeah, I was thinking that he's like, oh, what is it? You go left if you don't like the
Yeah, go
person?
left, go
I'm
right.
confused.
I'm
No.
not sure.
on Instagram there's a page called Tinder Nightmares, and people screenshot the conversations they have with people, and some of this
No,
is-
it's hilarious.
some of
It
it's
is
really
hilarious.
funny. Some of it's really funny. But yeah, like dating. When internet dating sites first came out, though, it was kind of taboo. It was
Yeah,
like
it was frowned upon.
right, and I have friends of ours who met that way and now are married. I don't know, it's got to be 16, 17 years, but they were very embarrassed.
Like
to tell-
Match.com or something?
Right, like they were embarrassed to tell the story. They're like, well, like, oh, how'd you meet? Oh, well, we, and it was like
We had a car accident.
Right, it was just kind of they stumbled around it until the truth finally came out. But now it's so commonplace
Yes,
that
yeah.
see, now they could be out of the closet for right.
Yeah,
there you
absolutely.
go. Right,
Out of
So,
the internet closet.
Absolutely.
right.
I like how Pete Jenkins said, Bonnie's still looking at Tinder. John just crashed his limo.
And then Three's Company says most wives love their dog way more than their husband.
Oh, that's Jim.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Jim.
So Jim you are correct about the finances.
Hope you're feeling better, Jim. Hope you're feeling better.
You're going to be
Yeah.
taken to the cleaners when your time comes. Believe me, his time
Yikes,
is coming.
That's a scare.
Oh no!
My goodness. Holy
God.
crap.
Here we go. Another one.
That's a scary.
So it's
Getting
not
taken
just
to
an
the
act.
Cleaners like that. Oh,
No, I'm
that's
just saying
scary.
if it started with me with letting off steam in my stand up about my marriage.
Right.
And
Really good.
that's what Jim does.
Keep
So
going. You should totally do that.
What are you saying, Quinn?
I think keep going. You should totally do that.
Totally do what?
Let the steam off.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. More
No, but I'm
stand-up,
saying my
let off
friend-
the steam in the stand-up. Yeah.
Right.
My friend
Good.
Jim is even angrier in his stand up about marriage than I am.
Wow.
So he's like a boiling pot,
Wow.
ready to like
Explode. Wow.
That's just my opinion.
I let
love you, Jim, but that's just my opinion.
I let off steam about my wife not swallowing in my stand-up.
Oh my God!
It didn't work. She still, doesn't. So that
You
kind
didn't
of
shame her into it.
Yeah,
or
I didn't
anything.
shame her into it. So that didn't
Oh
work.
my gosh!
Oh my gosh, is right, Quinn. Wow.
Why would you get married if they don't swallow? I mean, I don't understand.
She does other things. That's fine. I'll live. It's not the end of the world.
That's one of the questions you asked before. Will you marry?
No, I knew going in.
Oh, that's terrible.
But she's so adorable with her titties.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep listening. You guys have been great. Thanks for having me.
Thanks,
Quinn.
Talk
Nice
you later,
to talk
buddy.
to you.
Take it easy.
Quinn
Yeah.
C. Martin.
I feel like I know him from your show because every morning all of us are on the chat.
Yeah.
So I feel like I know him. A whole bunch of people.
I gotta-
Gina.
I wonder if I can get these ketchup chips
Ken.
online.
No, actually, people
That's
commented
what he
before.
got out of
Apparently,
this
they were
conversation.
around.
So John said,
Oh, really?
Even John said he gets them in 7-Eleven.
Where? John who?
Bonnie's John.
Really?
He
What's
had-
7-Eleven?
I don't know. People were commenting.
They
Pete-
probably sell them in the black
Pete
neighborhoods.
Jenkins said when he was in New York City, last month he got some. No,
Really?
That's what he said.
I want some ketchup chips. Matthew will love them.
After that whole conversation with Quinn, that's what you got out of the conversation with ketchup chips.
It's always about food.
And not
for
about
Eric.
marriage.
Oh yeah, no, it's all about food with me.
Yeah, he didn't care about the swallow. He just wanted to know if she cooks.
Right. You know where they don't sell ketchup chips though?
What? I'm sorry. What?
You know where they don't sell ketchup chips?
At Bella Vista Pizza.
At Bella Vista Pizza. Bella
Yes.
Vista Pizza for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check out Bella Vista Pizza, located at 154 Minetta Hill Road in Plainview. That's 154 Minetta Hill Road in Plainview, 516-433-4464. And BellaVistaPizza.com, baby. Check them out. And also Gina Kangemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. That's Gina Kangemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. 631-495-7696. That's 631-495-7696. List your house with Gina. And she'll work so hard for you and sell your house so fast it'll make your
Head spin.
And also Knock 'em Dead Comedy, Knock 'em Dead Comedy for the funniest murder mysteries in the whole wide world. Check out Knock 'em Dead Comedy, knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates for all our upcoming dates and information. Check us out. We're the funniest murder mystery around, hands down. We're not some lame murder mystery who walks in the middle of your dinner with some crusty old pee pants holding a binder saying, "There's been a murder in the parking lot." No, we give you laughing, dancing, singing, and the murder happens right in front of you. So come check us out. And also Lemon Auto Sales, LA Auto Sales, LASalesNY.com. They're located in Old Country Road in Hicksville. I was there yesterday and tried to convince the guy to put a big giant lemon on the top of his canopy there, and he said he might. He thought about it. I said, you got to go all in with this lemon
Yeah, I
thing.
like it. I think
Yeah.
it's smart.
So, LASalesNY.com. That's LASalesNY.com. Lemon Auto Sales. Want a new car but can't afford a new car but want a car that runs like new. Tony bought one. Tony's son bought one. Sally bought one. Friends of mine bought one.
Sally's
and the
son
cars.
bought one.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. When?
Same day I bought mine.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry, I did not know that. So Sally's son bought one, and so that's and then my friend's kid bought one for their kids. And let me tell you something: nobody, and not one of them, has a complaint about the car that was sold to them. They work great, right?
Yes.
They were in good shape as well.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So check out LASalesNY.com today. Suck it. Okay.
Don't forget we have these koozies.
Oh, I'm going to buy one after the show.
All right.
With cash.
Cool. So if you like to buy a koozie, or if you'd like to see some other merchandise from our show or any of the shows, like Three's Company, or any of the shows here at GovsRadio.com, let us know. The email address is govsradio@optonline.net. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see us selling, if you'd like to buy some merchandise, we're again for any of the shows, we're working on some ideas. We're trying to get some stuff out there so that we can continue to pay for stuff in the studio and pay for some great quality shows here to keep entertaining everybody.
Did you see the drawstring bags? What do you think about those?
I loved it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like the Governor's Radio logo on a shirt. I don't think anybody
Yeah, we've
has
been
that.
discussing shirts, we've been discussing hats, all the obvious stuff, but now last night we were talking about those backpacks these.
Yeah, but does it
Oh, yeah,
have
people
does
love those.
Does it have Govs Radio and then Knock 'em Dead on one side?
No, I actually we were talking about putting Gov's Radio and then Governor's Comedy Club on the other side. So that way it's not just for one show. It could be for.
Oh, that's good.
Right.
I mean, we could do that too. That's an idea too. If you want to customize, for each show. But but the problem is too, you'd be spending what?
Michelle Astor bought two cars from Greg.
Oh, very nice.
There you go. And she had 0 complaints. So that's 7 cars sold.
Ooh.
From Lemon Auto Sales.
And you had a friend buy a car from Greg.
Yeah,
did you say that?
That's included in the 7.
Sorry.
That's okay. And not one complaint. Not one complaint. I'm going to buy my kid's car from there.
As you should.
Yeah, I want to buy my kid's car from there.
So I think too it's going to cost more money if we order things, for each show. You know what I mean?
Right,
It's
right.
You know that.
Yeah, and it's more confusing.
Right. I mean, we could probably do that too down the line,
What
or
about
we tried it with this.
With my kids, when they had fundraisers, they had shirts that had like all the sponsors on it. Maybe we could have all the radio shows, like little things of the radio shows. So they're all on there on one page. You know what I mean?
It's not a bad idea.
Speaking of koozies, as I mentioned when the show started, that Robin Eve ordered one.
Yes.
She wants an autographed one.
Yes.
Robin Eve. You weren't here for this. I don't know. We might not have told you. When she was here for her album release.
Yes.
She said that day. So that day she was here was the album release. So for the next 24 hours.
Yes.
Anybody that bought the album.
Yes.
$1
would go to.
Here.
Really?
So I hold in my hand for you, my friend.
Whoa.
A check.
A 4?
From Robin Eve.
Yes.
For the 24 hours.
Yes.
And her buying an autographed koozie.
Yes.
A check for $99.
Wow.
Nice.
Made 2.
There you go. Made out the Knock 'em Dead comedy radio show. We could probably put that in Knock 'em Dead, right? And then
I can
pay,
figure that out.
Then we'll release. Then we'll give a check that goes. CD release fundraiser and $11 for the KDC koozie. So she paid more for an autograph.
All right.
Thank you for being the wonderful gifts that you are in my life. You are very loved. XO Robin Eve.
All right.
Thank you,
so
Robin.
I'll try to deposit
That's
it
so
today,
nice.
and then
So there you go.
look at that.
Super, super nice, that Robin Eve.
It's super.
She's
Thanks for asking.
awesome.
And
I
I
love
have
the
to give you
card.
guys something after the show.
Yeah, you
Don't
do.
let me forget.
Yeah, baby.
Really?
Yeah, when the show is over.
Handy?
Oh, then forget it. We're not interested.
We won't let you forget.
A blowy? A blowy?
See how Eric responds and says these comebacks?
Yes.
That's what John does.
John who?
The guy I'm
Oh,
seeing.
John.
oh.
That's why I.
I'm trying to say John.
Remember I said he reminds
Yep.
me of Eric?
You did tell me
Yes.
that.
He's very handsome.
I was very relieved. I was very relieved when you told me that it had nothing to do with looks. I was very relieved.
He's very handsome, like nipple play. Is that what?
And he jokes like you do.
I think it should be a thing that every time Bonnie comes in here,
Yes.
Sally should spank her. I think that's
Yes.
the
No, no,
Coming back
no.
to that,
Of
like that's
course.
like your,
That's for the men. Isn't everything for the men?
I think you need some Knock 'em Dead comedy ketchup chips.
No, he said something that
Some-
was funny too. I can't find it.
He's a very funny
he
guy,
said,
that-
John said, "You're still on Tinder? Well, I'm still on Grindr. All good."
Yeah, so he's been a single, I think 2 years since he broke up with his girlfriend. Like,
Yeah.
as far as I know.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been single maybe 2 months.
No. Oh, really? That's it?
Well,
No, it's been more than that.
no, from
I'm saying from my second relationship.
what's the second
Oh,
one?
second relationship, not marriage. Got
What's
Right.
the second one?
it. You know.
That was just 2 months ago?
Yeah,
I thought it was longer than that.
May.
No,
end of
since
May?
it stopped.
May, June, July. Since it stopped.
No, I thought it was longer than that it stopped. That's why I thought maybe you had another one in between.
No,
between.
No, I had no one.
Oh,
no
okay.
one.
All right, just checking.
The
just
first
checking.
one, right? She had the first one, and then the second one.
Right.
just
I went
stopped.
right into the second one.
Right.
And then, then I got on the dating apps. That took. I did no dating apps for I think 2 to 3 weeks. So I only was on the dating apps a very, very short time.
Right.
So if and I don't know, like, I'm sorry, what is her name? Courtney was saying it's very hard. Sorry, Courtney.
It's okay, Bonnie.
It's hard for older people to meet people in normal circumstances.
It is. It is hard.
Because, what do you do? Where do you go? I went with Esther. That's a funny story.
Esther Forrester?
Yes.
Is she on Tinder? Is she?
I'm sure she is.
Yeah.
I can't say 100%. She's on a lot of dating apps.
Oh.
But I went with her to
A singles night?
This was, like a singles place. This was maybe last, when I first started going out and being single.
Right.
We went to that place that's, what the heck is the name of it?
Swingers Club.
No. It's, in the shopping mall. And
Oh,
it's a
the Dunkin'
disco.
Donuts.
It's a disco.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Zachary's.
Zachary's.
Yes, thank
We went to Zachary's, and the place was gorgeous, as far as the way it looked.
Yeah.
And, I think I'm a okay-looking person.
Right.
You would think, like, I'd get one person come up to me.
Yeah.
And I was trying to be friendly and give
It's
eye contact.
different
Not
nowadays.
one guy came up and approached me.
What kind of a place is it?
And it was for my age group too. It was my age group. It wasn't
now, wait a minute.
like it was
Charlie's
20-year-olds.
writing down the address.
I have a story about Zachary's.
You
it's
have
like
a
a,
story
it's like a dance club.
So you could do like the hustle.
So I went to Zachary's. I went to Zachary's with my friend Lenny.
Jim Hopkins is watching. I love Jim Hopkins.
Oh my God! All right, we love you, Jim.
Jim, I love you.
Volume, like at the beginning of this episode.
Sorry.
So I went to Zachary's maybe a few years ago. And it's different now, Bonnie. And I went with my friend Lenny.
I was depressed after I left there. I was
but
really
listen,
depressed. I'm
Listen,
like,
don't be depressed. It's
Okay.
different nowadays.
Why did you and Lenny go there?
Because his friend wanted to go because his friend is single, and he doesn't have any friends to go. So his friend roped Lenny, and Lenny roped me in. And I'm like, I don't want to go, and I was miserable the whole time. However, even I got hit on. You know why?
Why?
Because all
It
the
was
women.
blind night.
No, all the women did the hitting on. None of the men were doing the hitting on. It was
oh,
all
like
the women.
Like I was supposed to go up to a man.
Yes, it's changed now.
So,
I was shocked.
tell us
like
the
that
story.
was
What
kind of
happened?
a rule.
The woman kept following me around.
I did see that. I saw women going up to men and asking them out.
Yes, and she
Yes.
kept following me around, following me.
Yeah.
So I finally convinced them. I'm like, listen, I'm not interested. And they're like, why? I said, because I'm gay. And they're like,
All
oh
right,
my
wait a
God. So now, wait a minute. Now,
I need to backtrack.
well, because I was trying to make Lenny laugh because Lenny's like, oh man, he goes, they're gonna take advantage of you. I'm like, no, watch this. And I'm like, no, sorry, ladies, I'm just not
So
interested.
they were following, and you just turned around and said, "Sorry, I'm not interested."
No,
Just like that.
No, we were having a conversation.
Oh, all right, that's what I
and
wanted
they
to
would
know.
just kind of like they kept, they kept trying and trying and trying.
Now, what is they? So, what? You're talking 3 women, and
Yeah, yeah,
and they were all competing for you.
Yes, and that's how I'm telling you. I'm not lying.
Are you
It's
buying
true.
this,
No,
Bonnie?
I do.
No, thank you.
100% I believe him.
And I'm
Because I
go-
saw one attractive guy.
Yeah.
And I was like giving him the eye like I used to do in the olden days.
You're like,
Right.
Yeah, I was trying to give him that. And I was
What was the eye? Give me the eye. Let me see the eye. No wonder why he didn't come over. You kept laughing at him. I'm giving him the eye.
No, that's not how I did it.
Yeah, all right, bullshit. Look at it. This is the eye. No wonder why the guy didn't come over. You kept laughing at him.
It's called the spit. It's the eye spit. That's what it's called.
I'll do a Jeff Balsey on him.
Or he got the eye, he liked it, walked over, then he got spit on, so he walked away after that.
No. But
All right,
then
let's see it again.
I was moving.
I wanna see the
was-
eye
Yeah, let's see
again.
the eye.
Okay. Wait.
You need some music? You need some Zachary's type music?
Wait, okay.
That's kind of like a look that says like, did I, it's like
Don't they cloth chairs.
you
What
look
are
like you
doing?
left like did I leave my keys in the car? Like it's like that kind of look.
The guy was like, what is she doing? Trying to take a shit? What's going on?
All right, we're at Zachary's.
We have
Bonnie,
to
come
work
on.
on this look. Although I
Come on.
like John, so
No, but what I'm
We're
saying,
at Zachary's.
Go on,
come on.
Zachary's. Give me the look. Give me the
Give me
look.
a look.
see that look is kind of like don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a don't talk to me look.
the reason I know Eric is telling the truth
Yeah, thank you.
is
Thank
because I'm looking at this guy trying to give him the eye, and then this girl swoops in
you. All right.
and asked him
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
dance.
You got
Wow.
cock blocked.
Right. So there was
So I was
the-
like, all right, the one guy I was attracted to in the whole freaking place. I'm very picky.
So there
you
was
know?
three. There was 3 women. They kept bugging, and I'm like, "Holy fuck!" Now, don't forget, this was when I was like maybe 42, 43.
Oh, that's a big
no, but they were,
difference.
and they were in their 60s. They were in their 60s.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Right.
You got hit on by the
You
Golden
should've
Girls.
started with that. Yeah, you should have started with that. in the
So,
beginning
well,
of
I
the
was
story.
trying to be polite about this the crowd type.
The crowd was an older crowd.
Right,
And
so-
I picked an older crowd on purpose because I didn't want to go to a place that
Yeah, you
had
don't want
young
the
people.
youngins.
I mean, I've got a lot of 20-year-olds.
Right.
So many 20-year-olds who have asked me to have sex with them.
Because they like cougars. They want cougars.
They keep saying, you know, it's something you could do for yourself. And I'm like, I don't need
I
to
never
do
thought
that
of
for
that line.
myself.
I'm only thinking of you.
Yes.
Right.
I'm being.
I could make but you know, a lot of 20-year-olds are
Right.
very into me.
I
which
love this song.
I don't know
I
why.
do love this song.
Oh wait, I don't hear
I
you
don't even
sing.
know what it is.
Cute.
Donna Summer. I need love.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Donna Summer's great. Well, she's dead. But
Pete
she's
Jenkins
great.
going to come over. He said, "Where's the Zachary's place?
Oh,
It'd be
it's-
worth the airfare."
Oh, it's on
It's in the
East Meadow
shopping-
in
Yeah.
Hempstead Turnpike.
Yes, it's in the shopping
Gina
center.
asked, was it the old what?
Penrod's? It might have been.
I
I don't
think
know.
so.
I don't
think
recall.
so.
Yeah.
I think so.
It was something before Zachary's.
So
forget what it was.
I finally tell them I'm gay, and they're like, and then everything goes away. They stop being annoying. They stop being predatory, and they're just hanging out. Now we're having fun. Now we're having fun. And 'cause-
Then you decided you wanted to bang him.
no.
Oh.
Then they're like, "Come on, come dance." I'm
Those-
like, "I don't really
those
dance,
older
but okay, I'll
women.
dance with you for a little bit." So I dance with them. I go back. Lenny's like, "Did you have fun dancing with him?" They're like, "Yeah, he's the best. We love gay people." He's like, "He's not gay." I'm like, "Asshole!" Then it started immediately again. Why'd you lie? Da, da, da. We really want you. I'm like, "Stop!"
Although you are
He
screaming
fucking
out
ratted me
asshole.
out.
They actually said, we really want you?
Yeah, yeah. The one girl, the one
Hot
woman.
to trot women.
I'm telling you,
Here's my
it was
luck.
like I was like, holy shit! And they ignored all the older men. They were just going for the younger
so
guys.
saying you were married wouldn't have just, cut it down.
No, it was more fun.
Nipped it in
it
the
was
bud.
more fun to do it
Yeah.
the other way.
More
Right.
fun. to
Oh,
do
it was way
more
more
fun to
fun.
say you're gay.
No, I
It
get
was
that.
way more fun
To say you're
because
gay.
then what are you doing here? You're not happy. Why you you're
That's the-
married but you're out.
No,
blah, blah, blah.
no, you're a horrible person.
Yeah.
Because that's a job of a wingman. You say, well, I'm here with my friend who's single. This is so-and-so. He really likes you.
Yeah,
No,
you could've hooked him up.
Cheech didn't. No, he didn't. Richie didn't want those
No.
girls either.
They're,
Trust me.
They're
Richie-
old. They might have money, so you
No,
stay with them for 10
Richie-
years and then get
Richie.
their money.
Give me the
Tony.
Ken is laughing, saying, "Give me the look in my Daddy Shark shirt to boot." Yeah, you like that?
Oh, I like that.
You like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Watch my shark dance.
If I was at Zachary's, and I was across the room, would you give me the look?
I don't know.
That's a no.
Your look needs to be a little bit more
Yes, I would
like,
give you
just
the
to
look.
like get to the point. Just be like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to be a little bit
No,
more aggressive.
I disagree. I'm with Bonnie. I like that, giving the eye, and then
Yeah,
I
but
even
the-
like the giggle. That's cute.
but her
Bonnie.
eye looked
And
like
it's
she
innocent.
left
I
something
like
in her
it.
car. Like it wasn't, please come and talk to me.
It was
No,
a little
I
bit
know
of.
you
No,
sound-
It was
do
a
it
little
again.
bit
Try
of.
to do it
I'm
again.
not doing it really correctly.
Do it correctly.
It was a little
Correct.
bit of like, what are you
You're on,
doing?
ready? You're
Yeah,
on stage.
like-
1, 2, 3, look.
Wait, who should I look at?
Look at
Me.
the
Look at
camera.
her.
Oh, look at Sally.
Yeah, look at me.
Wait.
Look at the camera.
this.
You
I can
laugh
do
when you
this.
look at people.
Yeah, look at the camera. Look at the camera.
I'm
Yeah, look at the
I can-
camera.
You don't.
Ooh,
Right.
look at that hot babe over there.
Like that.
Oh,
How's that?
looks like you want to kill them.
I'm contemplating
why
which
nobody
limb
comes
to
up
cut
to
off
me.
first.
She's trying to figure out Sudoku.
What?
I'll give you another look. You go like this. Like
Yeah,
this.
you gotta be
You
a
can
little-
do a little bit
That's a
this.
little
Hold
much.
on, and then you go like this.
Oh,
No.
oh, I'm
That
gonna
means-
puke.
That means
See, that's why the ladies were into him.
So when a dental hygienist comes over and asks you out,
I think I just cut my gum.
Took the joke too far.
That's what you get.
Oh wait, this guy Pete said he got hit on recently by a 6-year-old.
What?
She asked if I wanted to go back to hers for some mother-daughter action. I
What?
fled when we got to her place, and she shouted upstairs, "Mom!" That's a joke. He's joking, right, Pete? You're joking.
he's-
Really?
always
I think
real.
ex-jet
That's a
Greg
joke.
Buttle is part owner of Zachary's. Really?
Oh,
I
yeah?
did not know that.
Well, I'm not going back there
Why not?
because I wasn't lucky in love there, and I
Yeah,
was depressed
but
after
you
I
didn't-
left,
Is it
and I spent a
Zachary's
fortune.
logo?
It cost me money to get in. The drinks were expensive. No guys bought our drinks. We bought our own. I bought mine and Esther's drinks because I.
Yeah, I got.
you know,
They bought me drinks. I'm telling you, it's a totally different world now. It's a totally
Yeah,
different
I ain't
world.
going back
yeah.
there. The dating sites are better than that.
And cheaper too.
Yeah,
Right? Because you
exactly.
don't have to buy drinks.
Yeah, and if you don't like the person or they don't like you, you just keep scrolling by.
Right. Did you
Sometimes
dance
they
a
get
little?
creepy.
Did you dance at all?
Me and Esther we really didn't even like the music that they were playing.
Oh, you didn't
Yeah.
shake your booty?
I don't think we did. No, we went. There's 2 different bars.
Right.
So we kept trying to reposition ourselves to find some attractive men.
Right, there's the
who would
main
ask
bar,
us
then there's the
out.
lower dance floor, and then
Correct.
there's the other bar in the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We were very unsuccessful.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
think. I just don't think you did it right. I just don't.
All
think
right,
you
we'll
did
go
it
there
right.
together.
We'll go there, and then I'll show you how to do it.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
I have to
you're in
leave
trouble.
early because me and Erica gonna go do a game show, so I have to take off and do some stuff, and I'll come back.
Don't come back here.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna come back
I'll
and
just meet you at the
like
game show.
that way.
I'm supposed to ask you who's taking Mike's place this Wednesday because he's going on vacation. Oh, so you'll be part of our show.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
All
Sally's
right.
doing the shows.
I'm
yes.
happy.
Yeah. All right. Good to see you.
Oh, great to see
Love
you,
you always.
Sally.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Sally.
Bye. See you soon.
Take your cookies.
My cookies.
Don't toss the
Take
cookies.
Tony's cookies,
Toss
too.
the cookies. Isn't that like throwing up?
Don't forget your cookies. Don't forget your cookies. I love my cookies. I love my cookies.
I know you do.
So yeah, I honestly I don't think you were doing it correctly. So don't put down Zachary's because you just didn't. You weren't aware of the dating scene there.
No,
You weren't-
I'm not
you
aware
weren't
of
the
any dating scene.
Yeah, you were
There is
used
no
to the
dating
dating
scene.
scene 30 years
ago,
ago,
yeah.
20 years ago, whatever the hell it was. Well, how long are you married?
27 years.
27 years, but we
All right,
were
so you were-
together a year before that.
Right.
And then I was only single 1 year, and I was married before that.
All right, so 29 years basically. So 29
Yeah.
years you were out of the dating scene.
Correct.
So you weren't aware how much it changed. Women
Yes.
now take control.
Wow.
It's amazing. I'm telling you, and that was, I don't know,
Bye, Sally.
6-7 years ago when I went. You know, so maybe 5, yeah, maybe somewhere in there. I can't even remember when, but I was like, and even Danielle was laughing. She goes, "How was it?" I go, "It was insane.
Yeah, it was very
insane. I'm
disappointing.
telling you, they were all over you, and I'm telling you, look at me. I didn't look much different. Maybe I was a little skinnier, maybe, but not much skinnier. Maybe 10 pounds, 15 pounds. That's it. And it was insane. Hi, it was insane. So
Do you know who they are?
No.
Those are the Philexettes.
yeah, for the Let's Eat Long Island show.
Oh, okay.
Comes on
Okay,
next.
cool.
They're his taste testers.
So you weren't aware of the dating etiquette. So don't.
No.
Yeah. So you have to.
I don't know what I'm
yeah,
doing.
Yeah, you have to realize that women now are in charge. That
Well, that's
men-
not good for me because I'm very
passive.
All the time.
passive usually.
At this place, it was Courtney.
Well, it sounds like you're
Yeah.
getting stalked.
Yeah, at this place it was because they were all, like I'm telling you, they were all older women and they just didn't give a shit. They just wanted, a man, and I was like, oh god, like it was like that aggressive.
In this day and age, it's more of like give and take kind of deal. Like guys do still approach women, but like women are much more okay with approaching a man. Like
Right.
if you see something you like, the worst they can say is no. Like
Right.
I'm not interested. So at this point, it's just like if you like someone you see, you might as well just go up and say hi.
But you know what's
Right.
really interesting is even on the dating sites, when I was looking, if I would only respond if somebody had already liked me. Like I would not swipe right on somebody who hadn't liked me first.
Why not?
Because I didn't want to be rejected. I don't like
Oh
to be
my
you
rejected.
didn't. Well, at least on Tinder, you don't know if they like. Oh, did you pay for it?
I paid for it.
Oh, that's how you know. I'm like, how do you know who likes you?
Why would you pay
I
for
don't
it?
pay
My
for
ex
Tinder.
told me to pay for it.
Well,
I told
that was
we
bad
talked
advice,
about
my
this
girl.
already.
That was bad advice.
You went to your ex for dating advice?
He helped me set up the apps.
What?
And he told me to pay him for both apps, Tinder and Plenty of Fish. It was like $150 for Tinder.
To pay him?
Yeah, because he paid the app off. He did pay the app.
And you paid him
got-
back.
Right, correct.
Bonnie, I'll tell you right now, just stop paying for the app. It's no different. Like
Right.
you have more freedom to just swipe on whoever you like because you don't know. I
Is
don't
it-
know.
Is it possible he just got $150 out of her and he didn't pay for it?
No.
Well, if she can see who likes her, then yeah, they paid for
Oh, then
the
you
app.
paid. I don't know anything about it. I've never seen it, so I have no
Yeah,
idea.
if I
Okay.
go on it, it's all like everybody's face is grayed out. Like I can't access that information because I don't pay for the app. I just have the free version where I
What do you
can,
mean that
like,
face is
Why would
grayed
you?
out?
How would you know if you
It's
want to
like,
date
well,
them?
I don't even have access to the page, but like they show you like a preview, and it's like they just like make the picture all foggy.
So you're
you
just going
can't
by the
see.
description of the person.
Really?
No, I can't. I don't have access to that information.
Oh,
All
you
the
don't?
information I have access to is like the swipings part.
Oh.
Right, but
And
you
then
can't see
whoever
what they look like
likes
at
me,
all?
I can talk to them.
Oh.
But you can't see what they look like at all?
when you're swiping, yes, but what
Oh,
she has is
oh,
she
oh.
pays for it so she can see whoever has liked her already.
Correct.
So she can browse who thinks she's cute and stuff like that.
Right.
But now she's like, oh, I'm not gonna like anybody if they don't like me, kind of deal.
So stop
I like
paying-
the mystery of it because it's like, oh, whatever. If I get a match, I get a match. Usually, we do.
But you know what's really interesting is, even if I had matched with somebody who had picked me and said that they liked me, most of it never went anywhere. It was
Yeah,
just
no.
a lot of conversations. And I'm a woman, and I'm like, okay, so he's texting me, he's talking to me. I talk back. A day goes by, another day goes by, a week goes by. I'm like, what the fuck? Why isn't the guy ask me out?
It's
I'm
like-
a woman. I shouldn't have to ask him out.
Right.
I don't understand the whole thing. It's
Well,
very
yeah,
different
again,
now.
with this day and age, like women, I ask guys out or like I at least broach the subject because some guys are really timid and they don't know. They're just like, well, I
Right.
don't want to be too forward, especially with like
But if it's
everything
a
that's
dating
happening.
app and you both match, what is the guy stupid?
Well, I have like 1,000 matches. That doesn't mean I talk to all of those people.
Now, do you have
No,
a,
but if you start talking to somebody, it's like a tennis match.
Yeah.
If you start talking to somebody, you know they're interested in you, unless maybe they're dating somebody else.
Yeah,
that-
but you also have to remember they also have access to thousands of people who like them too.
No,
so-
my ex said that he hardly gets any likes.
Well, it's very different for women.
men.
For
And-
men,
and
it's
so-
like,
and a
oh,
lot of the
I'll be
male
lucky if I get a
comics-
match in a week.
A lot of the male comics, I was showing, I think it was Stephen Perillo, I was showing him, like I had over 1,700 likes on Tinder. He goes, what's that? Like, he was like
Yeah.
shocked
I
because the
believe-
men get much fewer likes than
Right.
the
Because
women.
they're like, right. Like, all my guy friends are like, I just swipe right on everybody. I'm like,
I don't.
okay. Like,
should we ask him who Thomas McNulty, whatever the
Michael McNulty?
Should we ask him?
Yeah, bet
he's
you.
friends with him. Oh, I was saying like
Oh.
right now.
Oh, right
now.
now?
Now, do you have an eye? Do you like Bonnie gives the guy the eye? Do you have your own version of that? If you
No.
do, you're
Hopefully
coming
it's
in.
better than mine.
I don't really have like a look to lure people in.
So what do you do if
You might have to develop one.
Do you go up to guys in places? Do you make the first move?
In bars, not really. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if they're at a bar, if they're already getting a drink, then I'll go up and get a drink and just stand next to them and be like, oh, well, what's your favorite drink? I'm not really sure what I want. So.
Oh, that's a good line.
Yeah.
That's
like, I'll
your
go up and be
line?
like, this drink wasn't that good. And be like, what are you having? So, and then I just kind of broach that conversation there.
And how successful have you been? And I'm not looking for details. I'm just wondering how successful you've been with that
It
line.
starts a conversation.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
It does its job.
Right.
Sometimes they're not like. There are times the guy will get me a drink, or we'll have a drink together, and then we'll go talking. Other times it's just like they'll say like a beer, and then just be on their way. I'm like, okay.
They're like, it's a beer. What do you think it is?
Yeah.
Look at Mark what just wrote.
Mark said get that liberal intern to sit down. Wow.
I am sitting.
Mark loves starting with Courtney. He loves picking fights with her.
Well,
I love Mark.
He can start with her tomorrow because she'll be on camera tomorrow. She'll be on.
He'll call in. I bet you. He
I think,
will.
but I
Mark,
think
why don't you call? Oh, it's too late.
I think he's coming. He's coming in on Monday.
Tomorrow we're
He's
going to do
gonna
the
be here.
all liberal show tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be all politics.
Oh,
Good.
All
Oh,
day.
I'm glad I'm not here.
why?
Oh my god!
All I know is this Mueller thing. I have no idea what's going on.
I don't
and
care.
everybody on the
I
left,
don't
is,
care.
everybody on the left is like, "This is it. We should impeach him." And everybody on the right's like, "No way. This totally exonerates him." I'm
And
like,
then
I don't even know what's
everyone
going
else
on.
in
No,
the
wait a
middle,
minute.
I'm
Which
like-
is us are like, what the hell is going
I know.
on?
And I'm like, did the Mets win? I'm like, what's
Yeah,
going
exactly.
on?
Wait a minute. We have 10 minutes left. We have not even talked about Chris Thomas.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
She was on the match game.
Right.
It finally aired last night,
Oh,
and we have not talked about this. Now,
She won. She won her first round.
Right.
Then she won, and then she got into like the match bonus round where she won. So she only won $5,000. Do you play the match game to get into the match bonus round and you walk away with nothing if you don't get in there?
No, I think you still get the $5,000.
No, she still gets the $5,000 for
Right.
getting the first match.
Right.
So it was what? What was the first one?
they want to see what Courtney
I don't
looks
remember.
like.
Who does?
They said they want Courtney to sit
Oh,
in
what
Sally's
is
seat.
All right, come on in.
Okay.
We got 10 minutes left. Come on in. Courtney's
That was
been-
from Pete Jenkins.
She sat in here before.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
I don't remember seeing Courtney, and I watch the show
Oh,
every day.
Battle of the Blank. It was
Oh.
Battle of the Blank,
Okay.
and she went with sexes, which was the number one answer. So
Okay.
she got $5,000. Now she had to match one celebrity exactly.
Right.
Mark
in
White-
order to make that 5,000.
This is the part I didn't see. I saw up to Battle
Okay,
of. That's all I
so
saw.
Battle of the Sexes. So then she had to match one celebrity of her choice exactly. It was blank.
Willow.
She she picked Rob Riggle,
Okay.
and it was blank.
Nice
Trick.
narration.
Blank trick. What would be your answer?
Blank trick.
Blank trick. What-
Magic.
okay, what
Star
would be
Trek.
yours?
Trick.
Cheap trick. That's what
Star
Danielle
Trek.
said.
Cheap trick.
Star Trek.
What?
No, trick, not
I
trick.
didn't hear you well. Sorry.
Blank trick.
Trick. I thought you said Trek.
No, trick.
Hat trick.
Ooh,
Hat
that's a good
trick.
one.
Chris Thomas, if she had picked Bonnie, would have won the 5,000.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Chris said hat, and Rob Riggle said magic. Magic trick.
Damn, I would have
Wow.
lost.
Yeah, you would have lost, but you would have won you would have won 25.
I
and
could
Chris,
use that money now.
Chris Thomas would have won 20. No, not now. After you divorce,
So now-
you get half
Oh,
of
no,
it.
that's
Right.
So now this match game, the whoever wins, they don't move on to they don't keep playing anymore.
No,
huh?
that's
they
it.
Just,
She's
they
done.
Just done.
No,
Right,
she's
right.
done.
Wow.
She's done. So I think she walked away with $5,000, which wasn't bad.
I'll take it. Sure.
I walked away with more than that for my stupid game show.
You did. Yeah, but you had to do a lot more work.
Yeah, but still, I'd rather do a little more work and get 11. What I win 11,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, but 5 is fine too. I'll take it.
It's $5,000's not bad.
Absolutely not
I mean,
bad.
it's
It's
$5,000
great.
I don't have right now.
Exactly.
It's all right. You know, it's really nothing in the long run.
In the long run.
She's
I'm
fine.
talking about right now.
No, but I wanted her to win the 25. And the way Rob Riggle did it, he was like, when she said she said hat, he was like, and I thought he was like playing up the drama,
Yeah,
and shit, he turned it around. I was like, oh yeah, so he wasn't faking it. You know how the celebrities fake it all the
Yeah.
time, but nah, he wasn't faking it. So
I got to tell
magic
you,
trick.
that was the first time I ever watched this version. Oh,
Oh, my friend
Oh,
Robert
he's-
Soul is watching.
He's awful.
Alec
Baldwin
is
sucks.
awful.
Yep.
Alec Baldwin is god awful as
Yep.
the host.
Yes.
And the
Is he?
celebrities are all drinking.
Yes.
Did you see that?
I don't know. Is that like a little nod or dig at the old version? Because they were obviously pretty hammered in the old
I don't
version.
know. You think they're actually drinking, or those are just like juice drinks?
I
Because-
think Alec Baldwin is drunk, personally.
He was awful.
I mean, he was cursing and stuff. I was like, what is
Alec,
going on
the
here?
original, not the younger brother. He's the host.
Alec.
Yeah.
Alec.
Oh wow.
He-
Yeah.
and he's terrible. He's
Yeah,
awful
he is.
at
He's
it.
bad.
Well-
He's bad.
Yeah, I have my own.
He's
opinions
not
on
funny.
him.
No.
He's not funny, and he's just awful.
And he just seems like he rushes the celebrities. Come on, we're waiting on you.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like yelling at them.
Well,
and
he's a rude guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's an arrogant guy.
And then
Yeah.
sometimes he'll even say, who gives a shit? Like, he'll say stuff like that. It's weird.
Yeah. he's-
Although it was cool. Chris
But it
made her
does make you
little.
wanna watch it,
Her
though.
made her
Booby
little
cup.
booby cakes.
Yeah.
Her little booby cakes. She made them for them.
The booby
They had
cupcakes.
they had to blur them out. That was funny.
I want to see that. When is that going to air?
It's on. You
It
can
was
go on
last night.
demand.
I missed
Oh,
it.
it was, yeah. It was,
Go
but
on
you-
ABC on demand. It's there.
Ooh.
That's how I saw it.
Okay.
So I think she
I
won
know how to do
5,000.
that.
What
Oh,
show is
very
this?
nice.
I know how to go on demand.
What'd you say?
The match game.
Oh, the match game.
Do you not know the match game?
The match game with Gene Simmons was the original one.
Yes. Yep. Gene Simmons.
What did I do now, Tony?
Gene Rayburn.
That's what I meant.
Gene Simmons' Kiss.
You're right. You're right.
Special guest
See, I don't know the
Paul Stanley,
They're very different.
Peter
aren't they?
Chris,
And David Lee Roth.
Mace Frehley.
Sounds about right.
Oh my God.
Are you not familiar with Match Game at all?
No.
It's an
Really?
old
assuming
game.
it
Never
involves
even heard of it?
I'm assuming it involves matching.
Blank.
Oh my goodness.
That's what they swear in
Willow.
the squares.
Blank Willow.
Right. You
Blank
have
Willow?
Blank Willow.
you have to say a word, and then there's a celebrity panel, and
and
they
they
have to
fill
match
out their answers. You
your
have to
answer.
match it. So
Oh.
Blank Willow.
Blank Willow?
Yes.
I'm thinking of everything Willow Blank.
No,
Blank
Willow.
Willow.
I don't know. I'm not good at this game, I guess.
You gotta get. Come on, put something.
All right,
in
well, let's
front
try
of
this
Willow.
one. Blank a doodle doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Eric Sevlin, she has picked cock. What do you have to say?
Well,
about
I wrote it nice and big. I've got a big cock.
Oh, and
here.
it's a
Oh,
match!
yay! 11. But no, not 11.
Not
The
11?
applause.
Oh, the applause
Yeah.
is. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
And Courtney has won. You won. Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat.
Bonnie, what do you have for blank a doodle doo?
Cock.
Yay! Tony, what do you have?
Well,
Pussy.
pussy Pussy a doodle do. Well, my pen is very small. I was running out of ink, so I wrote small cock.
Yay!
I like the applause.
Courtney,
in the
you
background.
won.
Yay! I
You
won.
won. Now blank Willow. Can you try Willow? Blank Willow.
I know
Do you
that
have,
one.
you have something in mind. I don't know. what it is.
Pussy.
Blank Willow.
No encouragement from the audience.
I'm gonna go with White Willow.
Oh, Tony, what do you have there? Tony, what do you have?
Well, it's funny you should ask me that, Gene. I too, because I am racist, I picked white.
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Where's my applause?
You just
There
have
it
a lot of applause. for
Well,
that one.
I didn't pick white.
I picked white because of my best friend Mark.
I wrote it sloppy, so I have a sloppy pussy. Sloppy.
Ooh, you didn't match Courtney.
Pussy Willow. You never heard of a pussy Willow?
Is that like
Pussy
a
is
plant?
a plant.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
plant.
I like. Is it that like the cattails or?
Yeah.
what-
Yes,
Okay,
it's soft.
gotcha.
It's soft like a.
Soft.
And
That's
Bonnie,
why
what
you
did you
kept
pick?
saying it.
Blank Willow. Blank Willow. Bonnie, what did you have? to write?
Pussy.
Oh, it's
Yay!
I knew you wanted the specific
Oh, no,
word out of me. I just didn't know what you were looking for.
Just like the boys, Gene, I've got cock.
Jim is
Funny,
trying to.
funny
Jim is
episode.
trying to
Oh,
plug our
Weeping
show.
Willow.
Yes, of course.
What
the
happened? Jim
the
is what?
Three's
He's
Company
saying,
radio
you
show.
know, our next show we're gonna have Josh Schaefer. You guys
Oh,
know Josh.
yes,
Josh
of course
has been
we
in
know
many
And we're
Josh.
times.
having a politics show also.
Oh.
And Josh is liberal, and
Yes, he
Mandy
is.
is liberal,
Ugh.
and me and Jim are not.
Yes, good for you. Very
So.
smart people you two are.
So that should be interesting. Okay, Jim, I plugged our show this
Yay.
Wednesday.
This Wednesday, but we're gonna beat
7:30.
him. We're gonna beat him to it. We're gonna have an all political show tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait.
No, we're not. Really, we're not.
No.
Because I have no idea what's going on.
I don't either. I'd be like, what?
What?
I know.
I
the
just know
Democrats are
memes. I just like to
adopting.
put up funny memes.
Look, another episode
know
of
I
Friends
like
is
Trump,
on.
that's
Yeah,
all.
let's
That
watch
is
Friends
yay. That
Again.
again.
I love Friends.
That's
It
great.
eases anxiety.
It's great. I love Friends.
Don't take it off Netflix.
Yep.
Don't do it.
Don't do
Is
it.
there a possibility?
Yeah, that's what. The only reason it's on is because like I forget who, but like the public outcry was so grand that they paid out to have it on for another year.
Do you know that on Friends they say that it's not diverse enough to be on the air anymore? It's all white.
Well,
people
it was
living in
that,
Manhattan.
but that's when it was. That was the criticism when it was on too. That's why they ended up
Was it?
having. Yeah, that's
yeah,
why they ended
the
up
only
having.
person they had was Ross's girlfriend that he had for a little while. Who
Charlie.
Right, but that was much
Charlie.
later.
That was
yeah,
it.
that's
that was
when
it.
that's when the
Yeah.
criticism started. A
Oh,
few
oh,
years
oh.
into it, and they're like, "Uh-oh." So they made Charlie date Ross. Well, date Joey and Ross.
So so they made the black one the slut, dating two of them.
Right,
Well,
and
she
then
was,
Ridiculous.
No,
She
she was
was
smart.
an
Yeah,
she was
she was
a
smart.
I know, I'm joking.
paleontologist.
there was the episode with Gabriella Union, where Joey and Ross both tried to date her. She was
Oh,
moving
yeah.
in. After that, not much. Like I don't remember any of the girls dating any.
Nope.
You know.
It would not
Yeah.
be able. It would not air today.
No, I smell a reboot coming, but one of them will be
Yeah,
Chinese, one of them will be
exactly.
gay, one will
Right,
be
you
a
have to
Martian.
cover
Black
all
Friends.
the bases. All
Black.
the
Oh,
bases.
they used to call it Black,
Black
Friends.
Friends.
Remember they did that in the '80s? They brought back The Odd Couple with.
No. Yes, you mentioned this,
I
and I
did?
didn't remember it
Yeah,
then either.
the guy from Barney Miller.
Yep.
And
Ron Glass.
Yes, thank you, Ron Glass.
And,
And then Sanford and
Mac-
Son.
Lamont.
Williams? Lamont?
No, I think his character's name was Lamont.
What's
Is
his
in,
it-
in Sanford and Son. But yeah, I don't know. The
Whatever his
actor's
name is in real life.
Yeah.
It was the two of them.
Yeah, I think I remember you mentioning this. I just forgot. I forgot about it. But the so what time is it?
It's we got to go.
Oh,
That's what
sugar.
time it
So we
is.
got to go. Well, we want to thank Courtney for sitting in the last 5 minutes, taking Sally's place. I want to thank Bonnie for coming in, updating us on her divorce, her marriage status.
See
and-
me Sunday at the brokerage for the second
laugh-off.
round. The first show
What
of the
time?
second round.
What time?
7:30 at the brokerage this Sunday, July 28th.
Who are you up against?
I know Travis Grant and Zach Zorvik.
Okay.
But I haven't seen the whole list. But those two I know.
Let me
are
see.
Well, you're not
very
up
good.
against them. You're just
I love
really,
them.
you're up against yourself, really.
Yeah.
You just got to.
I don't care if I don't win. I just want to have fun.
You just want to have fun.
Yeah. I'll be very happy.
Who are the judges?
John Ziegler wouldn't tell us that first day, but I think it was John and Lori Palmenteri. But they're-
Palmenteri.
Palmenteri.
Now, who are the? What is the prize?
The prize is like you get paid spots at Governors for a couple of shows.
Uh-huh.
They help you with different things in your career.
Okay.
Claire Lowell is one of the people you're going up against.
Oh, I love Claire.
Caroline Fung. I don't know.
I don't know her.
Zach Ben Schur, Daniel Gardner, Bonnie.
Oh, I know Dan.
Becky Tumulty Tuccio.
Nope, I don't know her.
I don't know who those. Yeah,
That's it?
That's all that's listed here.
But she's not really up against them. She's up against herself.
Well, true.
You know what I mean? You just have to be funny. It
I
doesn't
did
matter
it
what anybody else does.
yesterday at DB Frick's mic. I actually did it perfectly, and it was literally right within 6 minutes. So if I can do that on Sunday, I'll be happy.
Good, I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks for having me on.
So Bonnie, go check her out. If you don't
guys
buy a
have to be
ticket
on my show now. When are you going to come on my show?
soon, when we don't have a rehearsal.
Because it's Wednesdays.
When do we not have a rehearsal?
Well, we
coming
could
up?
do it on a Wednesday. We wouldn't be able to stay the whole time.
Right.
Okay.
So we
Yeah,
can do
that's
it.
true.
Cool.
Especially during the summer, since we start rehearsal late
Because you're
now.
the inspiration. We have a show at all. So.
Right.
That's
You should just really clarify. Say I'm the
All
inspiration.
right, Eric.
It was more
Thank you.
Eric. It was.
It's me.
All right,
I mean, really.
Well,
let's give
Sally's
credit
here
where credit's
Wednesday,
due.
so I'll come in.
Cool.
Since Sally's here. I'll be here Wednesday.
Yeah.
Why not?
So don't forget the Three's Company radio show, the Laugh Off this Sunday for Bonnie. So go see her.
And then August 1st, Stephen Perillo's Jester Squad is having a show at Cafe Al Dente, a comedy show in
Where
the
is that?
back room.
I know where that-
in
where is
Oyster
that?
Bay.
Where's that? I know that place.
It's,
Oyster Bay.
It's my ex-husband's friend's restaurant.
Oh.
All right. Let's get this moving so we can get out of here for Felix.
Okay. Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Knock 'em Dead
Bye,
Comedy.
everybody.
Knock 'em Dead Comedy. The game shows continue. You can see us this afternoon. Sally and Eric will be at Westbury Public Library. Let's see, July 30th, the Hewlett-Woodmere Public Library. August 1st, Eric and I will be at the Wantagh Public Library. August 3rd, we're doing our Redneck Wedding Murder Mystery at Tiana Shores in West Hampton. August 7th, you can see Sally and Eric at the West Hampton Public Library. Lots of work in West Hampton. August 10th, the Syosset Library. August 12th, Rockville Center. August 13th, North Merrick. And August 19th, you can see Eric where he's doing 2 shows at the Connecticut Public Library. Go to govs.com to see more information, our full schedule, information on who we are, what we do, and, of course, booking information there as well. Knock'emDeadComedy.com. Meanwhile, check out some great comedy shows here at Governor's Comedy Clubs. This weekend, the All-Star Comedy Show at Governor's in Levittown. Don't forget, Saturday night, Vic DiBettetto's at the NYCB Theater in Westbury, brought to you by Governor's. In the Little Room this weekend, tonight, the Comedy Workshop with Carrie Karavis. Saturday night is the Road Rage Comedy Tour. The brokerage this weekend, Maureen Langen is there Friday and Saturday. The Laugh Off is on Sunday. Go there to see Bonnie. And don't forget, Knock 'em Dead Comedy. We're going to perform there October 25th, doing our 80s theme murder mystery show. It's great for Halloween. There's going to be a murder, which is nice and spooky for Halloween. There's also going to be a costume contest, whether you're wearing 80s outfits or not. Wear any costume you want. That's going to be a lot of fun. McGuire's in Bohemia. Tonight, the Laugh Off continues there. This Saturday, the All-Star, and the Friday and Saturday, the All-Star Comedy Show. Sunday is Sunday Night Funnies. Go to govs.com for ticket information and a full schedule of all their upcoming events. And, of course, govsradio.com. Lots of great shows. We got some exciting shows coming your way that we'll be announcing soon. We had some great shows that have just started the past week or so. Monday and Thursday mornings at 9:30, the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Hope you enjoyed Tina this morning. Monday afternoons at 1:30, Funny Tank. Monday nights at 6:30, Steve Squared. Monday nights at 8, The Word Show with Mike and Pete, or Jam, Joe's Acoustic Mondays. Tuesday mornings at 10 a.m., Tea Time with Teresa. Tuesday nights at 8, Sorry Not Sorry with Anthony Rodia. Tuesday nights at 9, Two Girls, One Mike. Wednesday nights at 7:30 is Three's Company with Bonnie. Wednesday nights at 9, Dan Romano. Thursdays at 1:30, Let's Eat Long Island. So stay tuned for Felix. He's in the hallway. He's waiting to get in here. And Graz returns next Thursday at 9. And, of course, there's us, the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. We're on every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We thank you guys for the hearts, the likes, the comments, the support, the phone calls, all of it. We hope you keep it coming. Don't forget to buy a koozie and other merchandise. Sally and I are out of here. You have your great weekend. Eric will be here tomorrow with Danielle and Kenny and who else? Oh, and Frank. Frank Falia. Falia? It's not Falia. It's
Oh, yeah, he's funny.
yeah. Is it Falia? No, Falia. Fila. Whatever his name is. He'll be here tomorrow too. He's in the Laugh Off. Did he make it?
I know he was in the Laugh off of, but I don't remember if he made it or not.
I don't
think
I'm
he
not
made
sure.
it.
Oh, okay. But he was in it,
Yeah,
and he's great.
He's in it.
He's a good guy.
That was when Kieran went on to my friend in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
He made it.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think Frank was in that show.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
We saw a video. It looked good. All right. So join Eric and everybody tomorrow. See you, everybody. Have a good day.